record whenever. Just let me know when you're recording. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Duckblur. I'm in a new house now. It's weird. You'll probably hear an echo because I'm in a new recording space, but it's fine. So, it's about a week or so after the events at Duckblur Tower with, the superhero training initiative. And this adventure, however, takes place in St. Canard. Now, for some context, for the past week, exactly, actually, there have been some weird crimes cropping up in the streets of St. Canard. Power lines going dead, electronics being stolen, toy stores getting raided for their video games. Some people have reported plants coming to life. It's really weird. Water supplies have been poisoned. It's actually getting really concerning. So, St. Canard once again is in crisis. It seems like every other day there's some crisis they need to ask for help from Duckburg for, but that seems to be what's going on there. Let's go down the list of players now. Wait. Was there an error in the players that we got? Hold on.
Yeah, wait. Dorky.
Dorky, are you or are you not playing?
Oh wait, am I supposed to be playing?
You're in front of Dermis in the queue, aren't you?
Am I?
Yes, you are.
Hold on, because I thought I wasn't.
Whoopsie.
No.
Oh shit, I guess I am playing.
Your umbrella is in front of, you're in front of Dermis. You know what? I'll make this a 6-man one just for the fun of it because I want Chillbeak around.
Oh God.
We got everybody. The gang's all here.
All right, I'm putting my 1 in then. Shoot.
Put your 1 in. There you go. All right, now going down the list of players. Yule, do you live in Duckburg, right?
Yeah.
So why might Yule be visiting St. Canard? There's a lot to do there, so it could just be something as simple as they have better pizza. Like, you could just have any excuse to go to St. Canard.
Cheaper groceries.
Yeah. I mean, they've got a lot of the stuff in St. Canard's cheaper than Duckburg, so it's worth the trip for people who are like, trying to make money.
Del.
Now, Sun.
Dumb question, but since I wasn't here the last few times, are we heroes now or are we still villains?
Your character is still a villain. A couple of characters have the little perk of being connected to a superhero, but you don't need the context. Don't worry. If there was anything you needed context for, I would have explained it. Okay. You're still a villain.
Sorry, I thought I should ask.
No problem. Now, Chillbeak. Iric, I'd have you do a recall roll, but I'm remembering. Okay, you know what? No, do a recall roll for me real quick, actually. Do a recall roll for me.
Whatever you say. Let me just get some copies. Some of Dice Maiden's code and Nope.
Okay, so everyone is saying that the crimes that have been taking place were only taking place starting this week. You know that to be wrong, actually, because a couple of crimes similar to what have been happening this week in full force have happened before. You remember this because you actually ran into one of the criminals, a guy named Bushroot. You remember him very much because he was weird and he was a mutant. But, he was nervous and shy and he kept out of your way, so you didn't really care. At least until he seemed to be involved with the event with Pandora's painting, which I'm pretty sure you still remember that quite well, too.
He sure does.
So now, crimes of that caliber are happening in full force in St. Canard. So, Chillbeak, why might you be in St. Canard?
Well, probably because they stole something of mine that I had wanted to steal. And quite frankly, that kind of pisses me off.
Oh boy, so you're there for essentially revenge if you can, at least find Bushroot and, potentially whatever it is that helped him escape. Oh boy.
Yep. He does not like it when people crouch up on his territory.
Yeah. Oh boy, Proxy. My sweet science lad. Why might you be in St. Canard?
Looking for better parts to upgrade his manipulator.
So you're just looking at like tech and hardware stores in St. Canard.
Ever since he got stuck in a bathroom, he has wanted to upgrade it.
That is a fair concern. What's funny is you keep looking for open like hardware and electronic stores and places with tech that you could get. Most of them are closed due to robberies. It's not been a great search.
God damn.
Murdoch, you're, there's a bunch of supervillain activity going on in St. Canard. Is there any chance that you might be in St. Canard just so that you?
No, actually, my katana over the past few fights I've been in since I left has started to kind of get scratches and scars. So I'm looking for the blacksmith Amana Kuni to either repair this one or make a new one.
Alrighty. Now, I'm going to ask in advance, can I make that character an NPC, or have you thought up that character and you want to make them an NPC in the future? Because I can absolutely use that.
You can do it if you like. You can do it. I trust you 100%.
All right. So you're searching for that blacksmith. You're having kind of a hard time because, like, there's been a lot of mass panic in the town and nobody wants to give you directions and you kind of look scary. So, like, that's why. So you're trying to find someone to help you with your katana, and it's just not working out. Now,
well,
no. Is there something?
My character's trying to make a new one, and because he knows this one's going to end up breaking no matter how many times he fixes it.
Okay. Correction. You're trying to get a new katana, which is totally fair. Bath. Now, I know Golden Eagle tends to stick around in Duckburg, but since some events in St. Canard, he seems to have garnered some fame there too. So I'm going to say that Golden Eagle, for press reasons, has kind of been juggling between the two ever since the Evronian event. However, Golden Eagle isn't there now. So why might Bath be there?
Well, Beth is an entertainer at heart, so like even if they're not playing up a villain role, they'd probably find find a nice little area where people walk around a lot and start doing some.
So like a park.
Yeah.
All right. So you're at a nice park in St. Canard, one of the only nice parks in St. Canard, and you're, performing. Now, Harriman.
Hi.
I actually have a potential reason for you to be there if you don't.
I do not have one, so you can go ahead.
I'm going to say that Shush has put you on an assignment there because of all the villain activity. They decided that one recon mission that you complained so much about, they were like, fine, okay, you don't want to do recon, let's throw you into the thick of it. There's a bunch of supervillains causing trouble in St. Canard. We want you to find out where they came from and why they're doing this. So you're in St. Canard essentially to observe and eventually fight the super.
Oh boy.
Yeah, it's about 3 in the afternoon, and you actually see the park that Bath is performing in. It's pretty.
Oh boy. Busy could possibly.
I'm gonna say that. Yeah, it's busy with like families and stuff, and like people just. It's one of the only nice places in St. Canard right now, so people are kind of almost seeking refuge there. I'm gonna say that Yule, on his way from getting groceries, is passing by that park too, and there's a lot of natural reasons for everyone to converge on this park. I don't really need to go through them all. Proxy's just kind of in a fit, you know. I can't find
Yep.
any good hardware stores. Just sits by a tree and pouts or something. Y'all are all essentially at this nice park in St. Canard that you've all kind of converged on without really realizing it. Now, I know that some people in this team will recognize each other. I'm pretty sure. I know for a fact Murdoch will recognize Chillbeak. Or, well, to be fair, is Chillbeak there as Chillbeak? Is he here to cause problems, or is he currently Ollie?
He is currently Ollie. He would not brazenly do that in the middle of a park if he were in a park. So right now he's just in civilian garb.
In that case, Murdoch actually wouldn't recognize you because any character with the double life has the advantage of not being recognized by the the other player characters if they're in like civilian wear, if they've not been seen by others, you know, stuff like that. So fortunately, for you, you know, if Murdoch approaches the park, he's not gonna recognize Chillbeak. However, two other people here should recognize each other, and that's Yule and Harriman.
Oh.
Because remember, you two are now part of the Zero unit.
Yeah. And Harriman clearly remembers him as the guy who keeps, like, trying to walk away from it.
And probably the
Oh.
guy who froze him.
Yeah, that too. That too.
Yule's just kind of awkwardly kind of looking away. Hey there. You're part of the team, right? I remember you.
Yeah, shush about that. I mean, can't be saying all that stuff out loud.
Right.
Shush.
Now, I have a question for Baff. What kind of performing do you do in this park?
Probably something involving their tarot cards. Like maybe some bunch of card tricks, and then like combining card tricks with readings.
Oh, that's interesting. I'm gonna look at the characters I have here. Now, I know Murdoch has like an outfit that he wears that is very much an intimidating villain outfit. Does he have like a casual civilian outfit, or is he just like a villain 24/7?
I was actually thinking about that. I was gonna use a costume from one of my other sort of let's plays, if you don't mind.
Go for it. I just want to know if he's like, yeah, in like where that, if he's in an outfit that wouldn't like make people scream at the sight of him.
I think I have something like that. Just give me 2 seconds to find it.
No problem. Pop it in the player chat when you've got it for me. Let me see here. Amongst my players, I'm gonna... All right. I have an idea of what to do next. I was gonna do a dice roll for what I had planned, but I don't think I need to.
Done.
Aw, cute casual outfit. All right. It's a little showy. It gets some passing glances from people, but you look casual, so people just see you as a casual moonlander out here chilling, which is neat. Now, Baff, you said you're mixing card tricks with readings, right? Does that mean you're picking people out of the crowd?
Sure, I could pick people out of a crowd.
Proxy, you're at the park now after, you know, a very unsuccessful kind of, you know, attempt at finding tech. You're probably a little grumpy because you haven't found anything. Would a magic trick help you feel better, Proxy?
More than likely, yeah.
And let's say that by the power of luck and the DM influencing it, Baff picks you out of the crowd.
Oh. Oh. Just he wasn't fully expecting it. But
Now, Beth, how do you act when you're, performing? Is it like, are you very grandiose? Are you like, you there in the crowd, allow me? Or are you more.
No, they're pretty hammy. They'll toss glitter and everything just to liven things up. So probably like they how would they do it? They probably made a big show of looking at their deck and then dramatically points at he'll dramatically point at Jem's character like you and then crook their finger.
okay. Okay. I'm coming.
They will shuffle their deck a couple times and smiling at and I'm like, how long have you been around here? How long do you come visit?
I just got here like a couple of minutes ago.
So you never come around here? This is the first.
Suppose. Yeah.
Sweet. I guess you wouldn't know. They've probably never seen this one before.
No.
So they're shuffling their cards and then they slap half the deck onto your hand, just half, and and they say, "Go ahead and pick."
Okay. Uh.
It doesn't really matter for like which one. Like they'll probably like make a show of like you pick the card. They show you like they start shuffling the deck like, oh, trying to be fancy, accidentally drop them all and they're like, oh no, god, why? And then they pick one up and they're like, is this your card? It is not your card.
Yeah, no.
It's like, shoot, oh man, I always mess this one up.
Okay.
In your pocket, the card that you found was
well, that's a surprise.
I'm gonna say that the you like messing up the trick got the attention of people, and that includes Ollie, that includes Murdoch, maybe Yule and Harriman look over too. Just everyone can see this event, but hey, you pull the trick out at the end, so a respectable applause from some other park goers who witness it.
sometimes messing up is part of the trick. Don't tell no one.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a good con.
Proxy lands.
They point out the card. I was like, man, you got a Pentacles card. That's pretty good. Winks at him.
Oh.
Get ready for some fortune in your.
Ah. Cool.
Just be careful not to be too greedy.
Duly noted.
And they take their card back.
Wow, incredible! You hear some applause from the crowd, and who you see in the crowd is, hold on.
Is who?
You'll see. I need to get that picture.
Oh, I thought you just cut out.
No, I'm sorry. My mic bad.
No, that was perfect.
You see this girl applauding in the crowd at the park.
Hey!
Aww.
A couple of you guys recognize her. In particular, Proxy, Yule, Chillbeak, and Murdoch would instantly know who this is, because this is... She helped you find the foul base, or, well, the foul warehouse that housed Splatter Phoenix back when she stole Pandora's painting. you also know that she's a huge nerd for an old action show called Darkwing Duck. She's very impressed by your trick bath. She goes up to you and she's like, "Oh, that's incredible!
That's pretty.
Oh wow, that's really cool. I've never Oh wow."
Pfaff will like flick a little bit of glitter up in the air. I was like, I'm glad you enjoyed. I like they're pretty happy.
They clap. They clap very much. Like, ooh. They're very easily impressed and very, very impressed by you.
Oh my, I love her.
Hmm.
Yeah. They turn to see Proxy and they're like, "Hey, you were at the
Oh yeah, it's you.
Yeah, how have you been? How did it
Oh. Well. So, good news. We didn't. She was. Well, I remember okay. But like, I have no idea where she is.
Oh, I got the feeling that you wouldn't have known where she went. Yeah. But I mean, as long as she was okay.
Yeah. From what I know, she got away.
I haven't seen her myself since then, but I've actually been I've been keeping a big eye on all these crimes going on here in St. Canard, and I think they might be.
Oh.
Yeah, it's really weird. And then in the crowd you hear a scream.
That doesn't sound good.
Well, Harriman's looking in that direction. I guess that small little break of looking at that magic trick show thing, whatever that was, is over.
Is there a baby?
Hey, Paisley. Hey, Paisley. Come here, Paisley.
I hear a baby.
Hey, Paisley, why don't you say hello to my group since you decided to make a star of it? Say hello. Say hello to the microphone. Say hello.
Hello.
Paisley. You shy, Paisley?
I'm talking to it. Say hello.
Say hello. No, she's just playing. She wants to play with the fuzzy of the microphone. Yeah. That's fine. Oh.
Shows how soft it is.
Let her play with what she wants to play with.
Okay.
We support.
It's no, it's happened. Give the baby a Duffler character now.
Buttons.
Let's be careful with them buttons now. Those are sharp.
Is this Eric's bed?
Don't mind me. Don't mind the baby interruption.
Play the ferret walk theme.
Dorky.
Pokemon? Is that Eric's Pokemon?
These are so cute.
Why?
Pokemon Pikachu.
So wholesome.
I will accept the baby interruption.
Listen, we'll have this recorded too. It'll be fun.
The only reason why I'm not throwing her out now is because, well, technically it was her birthday yesterday, so I'm gonna let the 2-year-old decide.
Aw.
Happy birthday, baby.
Yes.
Happy.
Happy
The
baby.
group says happy birthday.
Happy.
Happy birthday, Miranda. I mean,
It's okay.
Paisley.
It's okay.
Paisley's 2 years old.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Birthday.
Oh my god.
Belle, are you okay?
Grampy's birthday's
No.
32 too. Bye, Eric.
Bye-bye.
Love you.
Bye-bye.
See you
Live for
soon.
the
I wouldn't play with those
Bye,
marker.
baby.
That's bad for babies. Very bad for babies.
There we go.
Okay.
Good girl.
It's okay.
Sis.
Play with Grammy.
That was
That
the
was so
best
fucking
interruption.
cute.
Sorry about that.
That was perfect, Dermis.
That's
Don't
so
worry.
cute. Oh my god. Okay. No, that I also find it funny that I said that there was a scream and then what we hear instantly is baby.
Baby.
I was about to say, is that
there was a scream, and baby waddled into it.
Oh my gosh.
Proxy and the girl just watching.
Okay.
Wow.
Okay.
Okay.
Anywho,
All right.
So
Yeah.
there's a scream.
So, yes, you guys hear a scream from the crowd, and to those who turn to look, what you see is a tree has coiled its branches as if growing them longer around a woman and has torn her like from where she was standing on the ground, and it throws her into the crowd.
Ah,
Oh shoot.
that's not good.
That's
Oh.
awesome.
Now, it's getting worse because you see other trees in the park starting to get up and move, and alongside that, there's a little water fountain a little bit behind Bath. You know, it's a bit of a centerpiece of the park. That water just suddenly shoots out of the fountain in like a vortex, like a tornado of water.
Oh jeez.
and Jilby just sort of mutters, "Huh? So those two morons are into petty stuff now, huh?"
Call them out.
Now, you see all this, and then you hear from the fountain as a form makes itself known. Greetings, citizens of Saint Canard! Are you tired of living your day-to-day life in this dreary
Oh,
city?
no.
Nothing exciting ever going on? Well, have
Oh,
I
no.
got the deal for you!
Hey,
And
Pam.
man you see in the water. Hold on, I have a picture.
Oh, dear God. Hello?
I think she was getting a picture.
You
Oh,
see
God.
this guy come
Oh,
out of the
no.
water. And he, you notice, is made of water himself.
Oh.
A hip
Sweat.
I feel like
Oh my god, a himbo terrorizing our fair park. Yeah. And you hear from some of the trees, that's right. Yeah. Try a liquidator and bushroot brand beatdown. And you see coming from the trees someone.
oh no. I don't wanna. I feel like Proxy right now is just like the one goddamn time I'm not surrounded by ice wielding maniacs and these things appear.
You see that guy drops down right next to the guy who he just called the liquidator, and he just called himself Bushroot. So you have names now.
And
Nice.
okay, and so Jilby's just sort of like, "Aw, old Bushy decided to wear a suit. It's cute." It's almost like he thinks he's a big boy.
Are you saying this loud enough for him to hear you?
Well, he's sort of saying that not particularly loudly.
Just to himself. He's being
Yep.
a bit. He's fast talking to himself. All right.
He's just being a little catty.
Now, I know that you specifically wanted to beat this motherfucker's ass. So, are you gonna try to use the panic of the crowd as a way to switch into costume?
Yep, he's going to switch into costume. Well, he's going to use the panic of the crowd to try to maybe sneak behind a bush or something and just quickly just sort of get into suit.
Oh no.
Give me that sneak check.
Okay.
The tree's just grabbing.
Well, good thing he has a base speed of 4. Nope. Wait, I do have a luck point, so I can try to do a luck point. So, just okay. Does it necessarily matter, or is are they? Anyways, are you?
Someone's gonna notice.
Okay. All right. I'm not going to waste both of my luck points on this. Okay.
You do manage to go mostly unnoticed, fortunately. However, Medina sees you, like keeps an eye on you, and she sees you running to, switch, and then as you finish getting in a costume, she just
Him?
oh boy, and Proxy was with Medina, so Proxy probably sees it too. Yeah.
Oh God, it's him.
Did
Actually,
Medina
it just
say that
happened.
loud enough for the other two to hear that? Asshole. Okay, it's like, yep. Okay, yeah, I did take it. All right. Hey there, boys. Fancy seeing you here.
I'm not a boy.
No, he's not talking to you. He's talking to the two villains. He's pretty well just.
Oh, he's gonna
He's
step
stepping
out.
out.
He's gonna step
I
out.
don't think that's a
Okay,
good
he's stepping
idea.
out.
He's rolling into it. He's like, okay, I'm already found out. I might as well just pretend I'm just that well known of a villain.
Use that's coming out.
Leaning into it.
Yeah. Liquidator puts his hands on his hips and he's just like, who's this chump? And Bushroot actually does recognize. He's just like, oh, you, hi,
Yeah, shield guy. Listen, I know you two probably haven't necessarily been informed of this, but this is kind of my territory a bit. So whatever sort of dumb theatrics malarkey that you're trying to pull here, you might want to just go ahead and maybe go along to Duckburg, see if they're interested in that shtick. Maybe you'll get a pity visit from Gizmo Duck.
Sorry, no can do. We've got business here in St. Canard. We've even got the
Oh, so you're just a superpowered lackey then. Good to know.
Hey, we're not lackeys. We're top of the line agents.
Agents. Ooh, a big brand name behind of it. So you're a sellout too. Ain't that nice?
Why you? And Liquidator puts a hand on Bushroot's shoulder, like, now, Reggie, there's no need to get so upset. We'll just have to teach him a lesson, won't we? Now, nobody else has gotten into a fight with these two yet, or has any reason to be targeted by them. So, if you're not fighting them, you don't have to do a D20 roll. But, Chillbeak, roll me a D20.
Yep. I might be fighting alone.
Just out of character real quick, can I jump in?
Yeah, if Murdoch notices this exchange and is like, I want to help fight these losers, you can 100%.
Cool. Also, I have a picture of what my costume kind of looks like.
Totally cool. Send it now or after your.
I'll just send it now since I have it.
Okay.
Well, on one end, this is pretty fucking risky with all these sudden people, and he's not even too sure what the fuck is up with Chillbeak and all this other junk. So, hold on. Give me a second.
To be fair, these two are villains that you were told by Shush to find, and
My phone would work with me, I'd be able to send the picture, but it's not, so that's great.
You know if Proxy wants to even chance anything.
That is what my character basically.
something like that. All right. Hell yeah, that's cool as
Yeah.
hell. Roll your D20 since you want to jump in.
Okay, hang on. I am a little rusty, so it's gonna take me a second to remember. So, roll 1d20. Oh wait, I did it wrong. I'm dumb. Or wait, did I do it right?
No, you did it.
Okay, I'm a little because meh.
Is anyone else around gonna try to fight the supervillains?
Well, okay,
I'm
I'm back, by the
thinking.
way, but also I'm pretty sure. So his mission was just to basically figure out what the heck was going on and basically take care of it, right?
Yeah, and these two seem to be what the hell is going on.
Yeah. So yeah, he's joining it.
Roll me a d20, baby.
Okay. I'm gonna say proxy witnessing somebody getting thrown by a tree
Oh wait, shit!
probably pushes him to actually kind of
shit.
want to do something.
I messed up.
So I want to
Or wait,
join
no, I
the
didn't. Okay.
fight.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Del Proxy's
it-
joining the fight too.
It is
Alrighty,
good
give
to
me
be
that
back.
roll.
Eh.
Nice.
Is that everyone? Yaru, is Bath gonna sit to the side?
I want Bap to jump in, but also I can't think of a reason why they would. So
Somebody
they're
just
like,
got
oh,
named.
this is
They're a good baby. Maybe they could be like helping the crowd like escape.
Yeah,
yeah, they can do that.
you could have caught.
They want the
Yeah, so they're kind of trying to help people escape. Yule, you're not exactly the heroic type. You're not jumping into this.
It's like, he just thinks for a moment, wait, will this help me get, if I do this, will I get paid for this?
Is he literally thinking if this counts as overtime?
Yule, you literally have the upper hand on something.
Hey,
Why do you need
are
to
you
be
gonna
paid?
just sit there?
I mean,
Look at it this way. Does this villain have a bounty on his head?
Don't
That's a
use
good
that
question.
logic.
It's like,
I mean,
hell,
if he has a bounty, maybe you'll get more money from it.
I mean, to be fair, the police might pay whoever turns them in. So even if you weren't paid by Uno, you could just be like, hey, police, pay me for dealing with the villains that you couldn't.
You'll just kind of puts his hoodie over his head. Ah, hell, this will give me some practice. Then he hops into battle.
All right, roll me a d20. You'll hop into the action for the first
Yule.
time. You'll actually trying to fight.
Yule ain't sitting there. Yule ain't sitting there stealing snacks while everybody got frozen.
Swoos.
Watch him swoos. Watch me swoos on
Swoos.
in.
Okay, roll a d20 again.
Wait, what?
Roll a d20.
I did.
Yeah, another character also got a 16.
Okay.
So oh fuck, never mind, it doesn't matter. My character got a 20.
Okay.
So wait, Del. Forgive me if I'm mistaken, but your character rolled a d20, rolled an 11 as well.
No, don't worry, I've been keeping track of the number.
Okay, my apologies.
I've got the turn order.
Oh, cool. Hey, I go.
So,
Good. Nice.
yeah. So, Chillbeak started it. So, that's who Liquidator's aiming for. Liquidator is going to send a torrent of water directly at your face, just like in the form of a punch. So I need you to roll a move.
Okay, I'll roll a move. Since if he just tries to freeze that thing he's just sending an ice punch his way. Okay. Let's see.
Shit. Well, so who goes first?
Liquidator, who is mine. So.
Oh, good luck.
Don't.
Goes to Defender. So fortunately for you, the fist shoots past your face. But and you do dodge out of the way, so like he would have, yeah. You dodge out of the way underneath it, and the water just shoots right back to him, and he's just like, huh, lucky dodge.
Nice try there, Aqua Gigolo.
Oof.
What the hell kind of a name is that? And he just shakes his head. Yule, it's your turn.
Okay, now it's time. So, Yule's thinking, water dude, I have ice power. I guess this should be easy. So, Yule takes a stance and shoots a wave of ice at a liquidator.
Roll me a dexterity or a power.
Okay. One sec.
Oh, you said 1-6? Okay, so
No,
you,
I said no. I said one. I said 1 second.
Oh, 1 second. I thought you said 1-6. I'm like, oh, okay.
Strength.
You'll freeze.
But coincidentally, 1-6.
Ah, you
Not
called
enough.
it.
Not enough.
Rip.
Yeah, so you do freeze part of his body. You know, you freeze like his lower half, and he's like, oh, you think I'm that unreliable? Please. Liquidator brand villainy is the top of the line. And you see the ice just start to melt, and you see his water internally start to boil. He can heat himself. You cannot freeze him.
Oh,
But hey, you know, good strategy in theory. Nice job, kid. You might have a shot in business.
You are really a friggin' sellout.
Well, I'm a good businessman, if that's, you know. You really are annoying. Fortunately, it's Proxy's turn, so we're back to the heroes.
Oh god. I would say, what are the so like is he still just like basically standing in a fountain?
Yeah, well, yeah, right in front of it, but like, yeah. He's standing right beside his partner Bushroot.
Okay. Wait, what is Bushroot doing?
Kind of
Nothing
cowering
yet.
behind Liquidator.
Can I use the manipulator to pull the fountain down at them?
Yeah. I'll say, yeah, sure. That'll be a power.
Oh wait, crap. Oh wait.
Or
That's like
dexterity. Or dexterity.
Oh, okay. Wait, now it's
I'll be merciful because I've been doing that for people who use. Also, because you're using your item, you get the item bonus with the dice roll. So
that's like 7 dice. Oh my gosh, that's like. Thank you.
Merry Christmas! I give you generous rolls.
Watch Proxy screw it up though. Oh, whoa!
You got 2 6s, baby. All right, so you
Proxy.
you okay? I'm gonna need to roll something real quick.
Can they get out of the way?
So okay, that was a move. And because okay, oh god, wait, yeah. So you pull it down, and Liquidator notices it coming down, and I'm gonna say that it's like a fountain, one of those kinds that has like the statue, so that's specifically what you're trying to pull down on them. Liquidator sees it coming down and goes, Bushroot, and pushes him out of the way, and then the statue just collapses on top of Liquidator.
Oh,
But Liquidator just kind of, in a puddle, reforms, right on top of it. It's just like, well, that was rude.
Proxy's just like immediately face palms, just like, yeah, he's water. I really should have thought that out.
Bushroot's just shaking his fist at Proxy, like, you could have crushed me.
I'm sorry you flung a woman.
Yeah, well, she was being, you people. And he's just, crossing his arms.
You people.
It's Bushroot's turn, coincidentally. Oh boy. So he gets helped to his feet by Liquidator, who, hops down and is just like, don't worry about them, it's fine. And, Bushroot's still huffy. But he looks at Proxy, and Proxy, I'm gonna need you to roll me a move.
Proxy. Okay, wait. Move. Oh, this isn't gonna be good. Special news, Proxy dies. Okay.
Shit, it goes to Defender. All right, so you feel it underneath you, the ground shake a bit, and you jump back just as a bunch of roots come from the ground, and they almost grab you by the legs.
Ha! Take that, nature.
Hey! Nature's the reason why you're alive,
Yeah, but I can get mad if you're trying to kill me with it.
Murdoch, it's your turn.
Proxy
Oh,
gets
boy.
salty.
Well, I guess first thing I do is I introduce myself. Hello, Bushroot, was it?
He looks over and he's like, yeah? And he like waves a bit like, hi? And he's like very confused at being greeted mid.
And the gentleman who looks like a dried up water duck must be Liquidator.
What?
Hey! I'll have you know I'm nowhere near dry. I'm wet and wild. And he, poses.
I'm pretty sure you should leave comments like that for the bedroom.
Hey! He just like looks legitimately offended at that question.
The name.
And who the hell are you?
I was about to get to that before you interrupted me. Seriously, I know you're supposed to be a cartoon ripoff, but you could at least stop looking like a cereal brand mascot.
Liquidator rolls his eyes. Get to the
Name is Jill Murdoch. It is a pleasure to make your acquaintance, Bushroot. Not so much you, though.
Yeah, the feeling's mutual, buddy. And he crosses his arms. So she's just like, hi, is there, what are you?
I'm just introducing myself to the two people I'm about to rip their heads off of.
What? Busher's just like, ah! And he's just terrified instantly by that. Now, Murdoch, what do you do? Because that sounds like a pretty good line to end off on before you actually take an action.
I am gonna try to kind of like speed slash and cut off Bushroot's head and freeze it almost instantaneously.
Ooh, that's gonna take multiple sixes to pull off. So I'm gonna need you to do me
Speed.
a move and a power.
Okay, let me just give me a second to look at my character in a little bit. So move would be speed and power would be strength, right?
Yeah.
Okay, well I'm screwed on strength, but speed I should be okay. But at least I have 2 luck points so I can work it. So let me see. I'll go with my speed first. R. Hang on. 4 or 3? Sorry guys, hang on. It was 3 for speed, okay. So let me see. 3d6. Damn it!
All right.
I'm using the luck point. I do not care.
Wait, hold on. Remember that move is speed plus move. So remember, if you
Ooh.
have anything in move, you add it.
Shit, hang on. Do I even have anything?
Yeah, it always trips you up. I feel bad about it.
No.
I gotta remind you so you don't.
I just gotta like write that down somewhere just so I can remember. So move. Oh, I didn't have anything in move, so that didn't matter.
Okay, I was just making sure.
No.
So it's just the 3. Are you using a luck point?
Yeah, yes I am. Because I am not. I really want to cut his head off. So. Yes.
So you need a power too. Remember that.
Power is.
Which is strength.
Got it. Oh well, I'm. Oh wait, and I add that, and I add my weapon too, right?
You can add your weapon. That gives.
So it's 2d6. Got it. R. Be right there. Damn it.
Are you needed elsewhere for?
Yeah, but I'm just gonna fix this real quick. I'm using my last luck point. I do not care.
You're dedicated to this. You are going to do it. Oh my god!
You just want to beat
Okay.
Chillbeak.
Now, 2. I told you it would take multiple successes to pull it off the way you want it to be pulled off. Oh god, he's probably gone right now. But he doesn't pull it off exactly how he wants it. But he does pull something off. So I mean, shit, good use of luck points on his part.
What happens?
I can't. I need to make sure that he's still here
Oh yeah. I
because he
love
needs to go for a second.
I love the idea of just freaking Proxy's just trying to out sass Bushroot. Because
everyone's bullying Liquidator and Bushroot.
listen, Proxy is a petty bitch today. He did not get what he wanted to upgrade, so y'all gonna have to hear him get mad. And if these hoes have anything to do with him not getting upgrade parts, he's gonna pop off.
They are not responsible for the hardware stores being like robbed, but you have no way of knowing.
Yeah, I was about to say Proxy doesn't know that thing. Liquidator could have done that, and that just for the sole fact of I have water and you don't.
Nah, Liquidator's doing other.
Also, I think he just wants to. I think he's just trying to be petty at Bushroot because, my God, you just yeeted a woman with a tree. What did they do to you? Like, who hurt you, man?
You who hurt you? God, Yaru, it's totally fine because Baff isn't involved in the fight, so we won't need Baff for a while. Baff is kind of alongside Medina, helping people in the crowd escape. So we will not need Baff for a little bit.
But Bath is very appreciated for that because getting the crowd out of the way. Good goat.
Good goat, saving the day.
You're just like, I've had them for 2 seconds, but I love them.
Yeah,
I love them.
I like Bushroot.
I'll let it be known that so far everything that's coming out of Liquidator's mouth is annoying the living shit out of Harriman.
I'm gonna.
Good. I love playing the Liquidator. He talks so bad, and it's so funny.
I will. Also, I gotta say it. Regardless of how I'm gonna be acting, I do freaking love Bushroot. He's a scared mess.
Sad little man.
He's a scared mess, and I love him. But Proxy don't have time for that. Yeah, but Proxy's pissed off. Proxy's the character I can get pissed with, so I need to keep my energy. Do you need water for your... Oh.
Oh no, Yaru.
I'm thinking about this
Yarv,
though.
can you hear us?
Oh God, Yarwo's got AirPods in. They can hear us.
Hello.
Okay,
Alright.
we're talking to a ghost. So I'm realizing now, can any of us actually, like,
Hey guys, I'm back.
thinking of it, I don't think any of us could genuinely stop Liquidator if he can't be frozen.
So
There's
what?
my stop liquidator. Okay, so you're back. All right. So I told you it would take multiple successes to do what you wanted to do exactly how you wanted to do it.
Correct.
So you do pull it off. You do literally before Bushroot can react, you surge forward and just slice through his neck, and he's like, ah! And he panics. But you do not freeze it. Right. The head flies off too fast, and it kind of collapses on the grass. But vines grab that head and grab the body and pull them out of your like range the second you pull that off, and you hear Bushroot just go, "What the hell is wrong with you?"
Oh,
I apologize for not killing you instantly.
This is horrible. The vines just bring his head back to his body, and he's trying to heal himself back by like holding his head in place, like that was horrible. And
Proxy is laughing.
you need to roll a move because Liquidator is about to beat the shit out of you for that.
Okay, so
Can I
move is
just-
speed, right?
You need to roll a move, so that's a speed plus move, yeah.
Proxy
So-
is laughing now. Proxy is laughing now. I just want to say that.
Yes.
Go,
Oh wait.
Goes to Defender, so you're good.
Hey.
Right past you, like just a fist made of water shoots past you from the Liquidator, and he's like, all right, games are
Hey,
over.
Liquidator.
What?
You got no aim.
Oh, I can't wait to drown you.
Seriously, dude, leave that stuff for the bedroom.
All right, Harriman, it's your turn.
Oh boy.
So much
On
fun.
one end, he's like, okay, he knows Liquidator is gonna probably be a huger problem. And on another end, he sees Busher just right there. And then also clearly oh boy, that's actually kind of a well, if Liquidator is currently looking at what's his face, Murdoch,
Yep.
I think it would be best to probably, since he's so focused on that, might as well try to take out the other guy. So he's probably gonna go for Bushroot.
All right, what does he do to poor Bush?
God, we're all bullying Bushroot.
No, it's bullying Bushroot hours. I'm so sorry, but
Everybody-
Don't be sorry, bully that bitch.
No! You were the most. No!
I love this.
Stop, you're gonna make me break character and protect him.
What does Harriman do while Bushroot is holding his head in place, trying to let it, reattach?
I say freeze it.
he doesn't have freezing powers, my dude. But
Oh wait, what's your character again? I forget.
his name
Rabbit.
is Herman Carrot.
He is a secret agent.
Yeah, you haven't met him before. He's a stranger.
Oh, cool. Okay, that works.
Forgot to roll the damage for Bushroot because Bushroot does take damage. So yeah.
I did 1 damage. I suck.
It's okay.
cut his head off. How did it do 1 damage? I cut his head
Because he
off.
plant.
Cause he plant.
He plant. What you expect?
I
He plant.
expected him to die.
Well, I
But
mean,
he
in
plant.
game, look, in game plant, but out of game or above game though, dice, dude. It's just dice. Dice didn't like you.
So,
The dice
Fair
roll,
enough.
baby.
Fair enough.
I think he's not gonna. Sorry, I'm having trouble trying to think what could he do actually, because
what do you have?
well, he has his
Exactly.
umbrella, of course.
Does your umbrella turn into like a sword?
It's not a
Gun?
sword, and it's not a goddamn gun.
What can it do?
Well, he can whack people with it, I guess, if he sees the guys down.
I have an idea.
Just like defends for a turn.
Whack his head off. I mean, DM suggestion, but
You know
I
why
have an
not?
idea.
Slap Bushroot's head so it
Just make
comes
it
off.
more difficult for Bushroot right now. Let's whack his head off.
four.
have an
All
idea.
right, I need a direct.
Literally 4.
Yo, Proxy is dying.
I have an idea.
No.
Okay, so what would that be for a roll?
That would be power. That would be power.
Okay, okay.
Goddamn eye out.
Let me. Oh shit. Gotta get my. All right.
Dorkly.
It's Dorky. And
I was like, Dorky.
There's no L.
I
Oh, yeah.
one success.
It goes to defender, so you swing your umbrella at his face, and he looks, and he's like, "What?" And you just thwack him, but like his grip on his head is too strong, so he just kind of stumbles to the side of it, and he's like, "What? Did you just try to knock my head off? What's wrong with you?" And you need to roll a move right now.
Well, he's good with his move. So he's gonna.
I wanna.
Don't lose
Oh Jesus.
So, oh boy, yeah, time to pray.
Oh God.
Oh,
Yeah.
God.
Also, I'm gonna have to go as soon as I make this roll.
Nice.
Jeez Louise!
It's needed.
He
rabbit.
he tries to like wrap one of his vine arms around you, and you're having like flashbacks to Looney at this point, like, oh Jesus. So you you
Man,
jump
Kevin.
back out of the way and thwap his arm with your umbrella, like, no, stop.
He's having
No,
flashbacks.
bad. Stop.
Bad plant.
Bushroot pulls his arm back as if stricken, like, yeah.
Bad plant. This
Oh
is
yeah, he's getting Looney flashback.
It's Chillbeak's turn finally.
Mhm.
Chillbeak.
So Bushroot still has his head off, right? Like he's still trying to put his
He's
head
like
back
holding
on.
it. Yeah, he's holding it in place so that it will like reattach, but like it's not fully reattached yet. It could be jostled off.
Okay. Well, let's see how he likes a face full of ice then. He's charging Chillbeak's gonna charge up his gun.
God.
Okay, so let's see. That's a let's see. What roll is that again? It's been a bit of a while since I used Chillbeak. It's power or
Power
No,
or
it's a-
dexterity.
okay, it's Dex. Let's see, 6. 7.
Also,
So it's 7 to use it. Alrighty, thank you.
so like just real quick before Chillbeak fires, my character kind of notices that his sword's starting to crack more.
Oh boy,
Well-
so your character's sword now has a timer. All right, I'm gonna give it 2 turns until it breaks.
That okay?
Cool.
This is what you get for
you
giving.
self-imposed the timer. I'm sorry. Okay,
It's not
So-
so you all right. Let me roll durability to see if he can actually like sustain this.
Mhm.
No.
Oh wow.
Not only does Bushroot sustain it, he like lifts his free arm up when he sees the ice getting blasted at him, and it just hits him in the arm, and like it freezes over his arm, but like rose thorns just shoot out of his arm and crack through the ice, and he just shakes it off, and he's like, "Hey, look, I don't know what your damage is. You're a villain too."
Well, first of all, wasn't hired by your employer and wasn't informed of any of this crap. If he wanted a piece of the action, he probably should have contacted me. And due to the first part, second of all, you're encroaching on my territory, kid. And third of all, I'm particularly pissed at you about what happened last time.
What do you mean what happened last time? I didn't do anything.
A little painting girl, you took her remains behind you, ran away, ring any bells.
Splatter? That you were there? You were there, weren't you? That's right. And he's just like
You
holding
cut-
his head.
you-
Oh.
You cost me a hit, kid.
Yeah, well, what are you doing saying this is your territory when the last time I saw you were in Duckburg?
Duckburg's gotten a bit crowded for me.
Yeah, well, now St. Canard's crowded. Deal with it.
What do you think I'm doing right now? I'm killing some weeds.
Not exactly. And Chillbeak, I need you to roll move.
Okay, sure. Four. Luckily, since last time I did give him a little bit in move so that he can get his butt out of the way. But we will see. One. Sidekick's being a little nicer to me tonight.
And it really is being nice to you. He tries to like shoot a puddle of water under your feet. You jump out of the way before it could like even make you slip or trip you or anything like that. There's now a puddle of water like where you were standing though. And he's like, darn. You people really are too good at moving out of the way.
Yup.
It is now Yule's turn. Oh boy, so Yule, last you were involved in the fight, you tried to freeze Liquidator and then found out that you cannot freeze Liquidator.
Fuck.
Freeze the trees.
So Yule's, and you learned from his training from last time that maybe you should use teamwork to take these people down. So he looks at the people he's fighting to take down Liquidator, and he sees that there are 2 other people like Chillbeak and
Murdoch.
Chillbeak and Murdoch. So he goes to them and say, "Hey, you 2 have ice powers, right?"
Well, if you're talking about the mutant shtick, no, I just got the gun.
Okay, that's good enough. What about you, Katana guy?
He's talking to you, Moon Weeaboo.
Yes, I do.
Okay, well, if we all have ice powers, maybe we should all freeze the big water dude.
I'm pretty sure you guys tried that and it failed because he can heat up his body.
Let's see if he can keep it up, though. He was able to take 1. Let's see how well he can take 3.
Okay.
What if we're like, we could be more cool than he is, more, you know what I mean?
Okay.
All right, so this is a team action. I want everyone who's going to try to freeze Liquidator to roll me a power or a dexterity.
Okie doke. Okay. 6, so he's doing 7. Sorry.
Okay. Nothing. Just thinking to myself. You staying out all week?
What's that?
No. Sorry, I was talking to my mom.
Ah. Oh boy. This is all right. So that's 3 successes versus 1. So okay. I'm gonna say Murdoch's sword being kind of too weak right now makes it hard for him to focus his ice magic, and it kind of misses Liquidator. But as that misses Yule and Chillbeak, you focus your powers, focus them directly at Liquidator. The power of the gun is really good, but you put your all into your blast, and together you freeze over. Most importantly, just all of Liquidator, but specifically his mouth. You are now free of his quips. So to everyone who was sick of his shit, thank God. But
Thank God.
you do notice internally that you can see him heating up, but it's not breaking through just yet. So he's on a bit of a timer now. You have not defeated him permanently, but you have at least given yourself some time by freezing him. Also, I'm gonna have to roll a d4.
All right, good. Then weed whack the weed then.
Yeah, Bushroot sees what you did to Liquidator. He's like, buddy? Oh no!
Dibs.
Hey man, he's kind of trying to kill us, or harm us.
Proxy, it is your turn.
Give me a second.
Proxy.
Okay.
Bruce,
So, is head like still healing, or is he like back?
It's reattached by now.
Yep.
Okay. So, Proxy, I would say his main idea is to try and use the manipulator to just basically just pull Bushroot and make him fall over or something.
You're just gonna trip him?
Just try to do something.
All right, that's a grip.
Oh, okay, wait.
Well, a buff game.
Wait, no, that's a grip or a power. I want to say grip or a power because you're like grabbing him and making him fall over.
Well, why don't you just use your gravity stick to literally pin him to the ground?
Oh yeah.
Ooh, pin him down.
Can I do that?
You can. Yeah, just do the same roll.
Okay, so that's like 4. That's good. It
Literally make him so heavy he can't move.
Well, watch Proxy screw this up. Yeah.
Yeah, you try to pull him down, but he actually braces himself. His little root feet plant into the ground. And he's like, oh, that's it. You guys are buddy, and you're ruining all our plans. And this was just supposed to be an easy terrorizing or whatever we're supposed to do. And he's mad. You need to roll a move or.
Okay. Okay.
And you guys are pretty closely grouped together.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna say everybody actually has to roll a move or a durability.
Oh boy.
Okay.
Oh
Okay.
boy.
Let's see.
PD.
6. Yeah, it's PD outside. He's out in the yard and my window's open.
He good.
Doogie.
Please.
Loogie.
Oh my god.
Nope.
There.
Swoos.
Chillbeak.
Can I save Chillbeak with my other 6? I'm talking to the team.
I mean, you do you.
Murdoch.
Do you.
If that's what Murdoch wants to do, if Murdoch legitimately wants to save Chillbeak, then he can use that 6 to save Chillbeak.
Cool. I'll do that. I'd rather do that because everyone else seems to have gotten at least 1 or 2 6s.
Hell yeah. All right, so Murdoch, you kind of like tackle like Chillbeak to get him out of the way while everyone else is moving to get out of the way, because you feel the ground and earth shaking, and you just see the roots from the trees like around you at the park just reaching up through the ground all around you. Some of them could have like legitimately like come up from right underneath you. And they are all twisting around now. There's about 3 of these big roots now coming out of the ground.
Love you.
They get to be a part of the turn order.
Oh no.
Oh.
Bushroot and his bush roots.
I think they go right after Murdoch, so.
Yeah, it's my turn, right?
It is
Is it my
Murdoch's
turn?
turn.
Okay, good. I guess so. Let's see. So, how much time is left until Waterman is like melted?
You have until the end of next turn.
Shit. All right then. I guess. And what's Bushroot doing right now?
He's kind of stanced up a little bit away from you, and he has his set of like big roots in the ground in front of him, almost to defend him.
Can I try to freeze him? Like to try to put my sword through his chest and freeze him?
He's kind of protected by the big roots. You'd have to get through them first, and they are thick. Your sword is weak, so if you tried to slash through them, you would need at least 2 successes. Two successes.
So would that be dexterity or strength?
I would say that's a power roll. So yeah, power plus strength.
Okay, and just give me 2 seconds.
We're taking up a little bit.
Okay.
The dryers are on right now. Just got done fixing it. So
Okay.
just keep an eye on it.
All right.
Sure.
So
Higher
strength.
than I got happens, but shouldn't. But
All right.
Yeah, I don't have anything power.
Check still running.
All right. 15 minutes.
And
Gotcha.
The 4d6. No, 5d6. Haha. Okay, I know what I'm doing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I am. Shit. I don't know whether I should. Love you. So who's after me? Who was after me?
After you, it's Harriman.
Okay, Harriman. What are your kind of abilities?
Listen, man, I have I have an umbrella. I can probably try to do something with the vines, but oh shit.
Okay, I'm gonna cut through Bushroot's tree branches. You try and stab him through his heart or his chest, I guess.
Stab him through what?
Yep, and she's gone.
Are you
Yeah.
absolutely out of your?
Don't ask me if I'm out of my mind because I'm out of this world.
Okay then.
Who's after Herman?
After Harriman is Chillbeak, but Murdoch, I'm gonna have you do your roll.
I'm already on it. Haha, I got 2. Yes.
All right, you did get 2 successes, so you do slash through the roots, which leaves an opening to bushroot. Harriman, are you gonna take the advice that Murdoch gave you and try to like legitimately attack bushroot now that there's a little opening?
He's going to attack him, not stab him through the heart or whatever he was saying, but he's definitely going to whack him with the umbrella.
Roll me that. That's gonna be a move and a power.
Yeah.
This is fun.
Oh yeah, this is I'm having fun with the combat system.
I just like slashing people's heads off. It's fun.
F. Okay. So
Harriman fucking trip.
Harriman, you attempt to make it to bushroot, but you trip over the roots as where they were cut, they are regrowing. Yeah, the roots grab you. You are now trapped by them. I need you to roll me a durability to see if you can sustain the damage they cause by squeezing you.
Shit. Okay.
Oh boy.
Nice. Oh, not nice.
Oof.
He does
Yeah,
not.
you squeeze.
He does not make it.
Sorry.
They bonk
Yes.
you. No, right. So I need you to roll me a d4, and I need you to take that damage, Harriman.
Yeah.
Sorry, Harriman. Well, I know what I'm using my next turn for.
Oof!
I'm so
Okay.
fucking mad.
Take
always
the
gonna
damage. Take the L.
Every fucking
Okay.
Every fucking time. This rabbit gets no fucking end. It's like every single time he gets into some sort of battle, it's just gonna end up like this.
Bushroot actually points and laughs, like, see, that's what you get.
It's not my fault.
Hey, Bushroot,
What?
I promise you one thing by the end of this battle.
What's that?
Your head is going to be on a stake up on London Bridge.
What is wrong with you?
Yeah, that's a lot, dude.
Oh,
And my friend,
with the edgelord anime sticked.
and my friend Herman is going to be out of your roots by my next turn. I swear by the gods.
Hey, listen, sir, I
Should
don't
we call the cops?
really even know you as much as this is not okay.
Y'all, give me
At some point, everybody just kind of tries. Everybody's trying to defend Bush because freaking Murdoch is getting really bloodthirsty.
Dude, I am tired.
Who's the
What
here?
did this man do? He just came in and did plants. I mean,
Also,
yeah, he's
here's
evil,
the thing
but
you forget.
holy.
I am a villain.
Yeah, Chillbeak's also a villain.
Yeah, but Chilbeak's an old villain. I'm a new kid, so I'm kind of an idiot.
Yeah.
The hidden.
Yeah.
At least
Edgelord.
you accept it.
A little edgelord.
Jesus,
A little
that
edgelord
means
shit.
he's more bloodthirsty.
I just thought you were. I mean, Murdoch the villain. Yeah, I genuinely thought you were going to try and help them out, son.
Chaos
Who?
rules.
Wait, help who out?
I thought you were genuinely gonna try and side with Bushroot and Liquidator.
Hell no. It's boring.
How am I supposed to know that?
Well, let me ask you a question. Do I look like some $2 like villain like those two do?
Do you want me to answer that honestly?
Yeah, actually, so I can kill you.
Oh my god, I leave and you guys just start having an intervention with Murdoch. I hear my dad's talking to me in one ear and then the other ear, this mess guy.
So, what's your answer? I'm waiting.
Son, you know my address. Get
God.
over here. Knock, knock, mother.
Guys.
Yeah.
All right. So, yeah, it would have been Harriman's turn. He's kind of trapped.
I mean, he could take
So-
he could use his turn to try and escape.
Yeah, you know what? Give me a power or a move.
I'm gonna make it a move because that's basically his best chance of getting out. But fuck.
You're still stuck. You're still trapped. I love you too much to make you do another damage roll. So it's Chillbeak's turn.
Okay.
Bushroot's being gentle.
Anywho, all right. So Harriman is captured in the vines. Bushroot's getting super angry, and Liquidator's still caught in the ice. Okay. All right. Just wanted to know where everybody is at. So, unfortunately, Chillbeak doesn't necessarily have any reason to care about old Harriman. So he's just going to use him as a distraction, just to sort of aim his gun at Bushroot and to go for another shot. So,
All right, I'm gonna need you to roll me. You know the roll.
yeah, I do.
Nice.
Well,
Yeah, neither one is enough to protect Bushroot because the first roll was the vines, like the actual like roots do try to move to block the shot. It slips between them, and then Bushroot tries to sustain it. He cannot sustain it. You do legitimately like actually get a shot off, and you do. Now, were you aiming somewhere specific?
His head.
You just freeze his head.
Well, no, actually, change my mind. I'll aim for his feet and work my way up as high as I can.
All right, so you do fire at his feet, and it freezes from his feet up to like his middle, and he's like, he starts shivering. He's like, but unfortunately for you, that doesn't do much because his feet were like already planted in the ground. That's where he's getting the power from. So like he was still stuck in place anyway. Now he's just really cold while stuck in place, and I will do a damage roll just because the impact probably hurt.
Yep.
I just realized my sword breaks next turn.
Better use it wisely. Hey,
Shit.
Discord, do you want to send my roll message?
Oh,
Yeah,
there it is.
It's sent twice. Great. I love that. Dice Maiden.
So, okay.
I'm gonna go with the second one because I love you guys.
Yeah.
All right, you do damage him at the very least, and now it
talks.
It would be Liquidator's turn, but he's still de-thawing. He's very close to breaking out, though. Yule, it's your turn.
Okay. He sees that Liquidator is still frozen, so he's thinking, okay, well, since he's frozen, I think it'd be best to focus on the other plant dude, Bushwick, I believe.
Bushroot.
Bushroot. So, he looks at Bushroot and he thinks, this guy doesn't look that harmful. Feels kind of bad for attacking him. But then he goes to Bushroot to talk to him. He's like, you look like a good guy. So I just kind of want to ask you to please stop all this.
You're the first person who's talked to me out of anyone.
Oh,
Yes.
you're welcome.
Is that,
Wow.
You realize
that sure sounds like a charm roll.
It absolutely is. I need you to roll charm.
okay.
He's not very resistant to charm, but he's still got a 6, so shit.
Wait, do I roll a charm?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
You're
Yeah,
trying.
you roll.
Well,
Oh,
Wow. He kind of blinks and shakes his head. He's like, no, I'm not about to get tricked by you. You were trying to fool me.
Wait.
You're just like everyone else, aren't you?
Wait, hold.
You look at a mutant or a weirdo and you think that they don't belong anywhere, and then you treat everyone and everything like garbage. You treat nature like garbage, even though it gives you life, and you treat me like garbage.
Hey, dude.
Get away from me.
Dude, I'm also a mutant. And hold up. He reaches into his bag. I have Dr. Pepper. Would you like one? If you choose to not fight, I'll give you Dr. Pepper.
like,
What?
listen, I applaud you, Yule.
I feel offended.
No,
May I offer you a Dr. Pepper in this in this trying time?
could that work?
No. Let the
Bushroot looks offended. Like, are you trying to rot my?
Fucking
Are you
real
trying to
offended.
rot me from inside? That's toxic. What's wrong with you? And you're a mutant. Wow, lucky you. You're a mutant who still looks like a normal person. Look what I look like. And I need you to roll me a move because he's about to try and beat your ass.
Dude, I would
Okay.
Jesus. Dude, I gotta agree with Bushfruit. I feel offended, you old damn.
What's the problem? Why are
I-
you offended?
Because I feel offended.
What? He didn't offer you a Dr. Pepper in this trying time?
Yule,
He is very much dying.
I got 3 6s and you got no defense, so I'm gonna need you to roll me 2d4s.
Oh, fuck.
Bushfruit.
Yeah, Bushroot like shoots his like vine arms out at you, and he wraps them like around you, and from them he sends out rose thorns to stab into you. So like, yeah,
Rip.
you take 3 damage from that, but you are also now grabbed.
I was trying to be nice. So now Yule has 11
Yeah,
health.
Yep.
Now Yule has 11 health.
Hell yeah. All right, it's Proxy's turn.
Proxy genuinely was only listening to Yule. Like he completely zoned out until he saw Yule trying to talk. So I'm gonna be honest. Proxy genuinely is just looking up as like, this is what this is about. I'm not against what you're doing. Like I kind of see it from a rational standpoint, but holy hell, man.
Is he talking to Bushroot?
Yes. He's just gonna try and just see.
You don't understand me at all. No one does.
You're right. Nobody can. Talk to someone about it. Like, damn, vent your frustrations without trying to kill people.
Nobody ever let me vent my frustrations before. I need you to roll a charm.
Oh no, don't make the same mistake I did.
Can Proxy do this?
Jesus, he's so. Bushroot only has 2, and yet he still keeps getting 6.
Proxy, please.
Bushroot.
Proxy!
Oh my God.
He's just literally talk with me and we could just chill.
Yeah, all right. So like Proxy starts approaching Bushroot, and Bushroot's like, you don't understand.
Go on.
I just, you know what it was like when I walked outside looking like this? They called me a freak. So I've got all this power, and I was like, I'll make them regret calling me a freak and being mean to me and being mean to nature. I can hear the plants, you know. You guys treat them like garbage. Vegans are the worst.
Okay. I can see we agree on a lot. Like, I can see where you're coming from in a way, like the whole you're the outsider to everyone and nobody really pays attention. But like, dude,
Can I?
you don't need to start swinging at everyone. Not everyone's gonna just push you away. I mean, your plants are pretty cool.
I wish I could step in right now.
You think so? You think they're cool?
Yeah, I only attacked because you put someone else in danger. You threw someone. If it weren't for that, I wouldn't have done anything.
Well, people attacked me first, you know. But and he actually lets go of Harriman. And he literally lets go of everyone he's holding. He lets go of Yul, he lets go of Harriman, and he's just kind of like pushing his little hands together, like, and he looks guilty.
Okay, cool.
Harriman is
So
just like,
he's
"Whoa."
distracted.
God damn it, Chillbeak!
Oh my god.
Oh no!
Proxy be like, you can trust people. Chillbeak. All right, bitch.
Mind if I
You
cut-
turned
mind if
his
I-
back on a working.
Mind if I put in?
So, he's going to. I'm going to try proposing something to you. I'm going to do something called just an overcharge. It would cost me using 2 of my charges, which would reduce me to only 1 charge left, but I add 2 d6s to my die. Is that something you would allow me to do?
I would 100% let that happen.
Wait, did you just get
I
my
wanna
turn?
Say,
No, he's acting in response to something, which is a thing that I allow. Your turn's not skipped. Don't worry.
Okay.
Luck
That's
point.
complete.
I wanted Proxy to say like right before it's like, I mean, heck, if you want, you could trust me if you want.
Yep, that'll do it. I have no luck points left though.
So while you're saying you can trust me, a shot. Well, hold on. I actually have to roll Bushroot's durability to see if he can sustain it. He doesn't. So you fire a really hard shot at Bushroot, and it hits, and it lands him in the side, and
Nice.
Oh.
Bushroot gets knocked over by the force of it, and he's like, "Ow!" And he's like cowering on the ground, and he's like,
What the? He just like,
Hey, what?
Proxy
Wait a
turns
minute.
back at Chill. He's like, what the heck? I was trying to solve it peacefully.
Oh, that's what you wanted to do, kid. That's not at all what I wanted to do.
I'm with Chillbeak.
You're both idiots, you know that?
Hey, I don't
You
know
want to say that
what
to my
exactly
face?
is up with you, but
Sure, I'll sit. I'm looking right at you, moron. You're an idiot.
It's Bushroot's turn.
Yep.
You don't know about his traits.
No,
Is what
no,
I'm-
I don't.
You're about to.
But I'm about to.
I need everyone once again to roll a move.
Oh no. Freaking Proxy genuinely thinking he about to make a friend, and then Chillbeak pulls the gun.
Nope.
Nobody is ready
I am.
except him.
Wait. I have 2 other 6s. So let's see. I will save Chillbeak, and I will save. Who's above me? Whose character's above me?
I think that's Harriman.
Let's say that the one closest to you.
Yeah, I'll save Harriman while I'm at it.
All right, so Murdoch, you grab Chillbeak and Harriman and jump to the side. Everyone who didn't get a 6, vines fly from the ground, encase around you like a cage. And from them out grow sharp sticks that kind of just shoot out to try and stab you. I need you to roll me d4s, all of you.
Everybody?
Anyone who didn't get pulled out. So basically anyone who is not Chillbeak, Murdoch, or Harriman needs to roll me
1 or 2 d4s.
just a 1 for now. Take the
Okay.
Not bad.
By the way,
Now
I
choose.
need to check something real quick, so I'll be right back.
Take your time.
Proxy for once is trying to be a nice person. Chillbeak, I'm about to end this man's whole career.
Hey, Proxy.
Don't talk to
I bet,
me.
I bet those vines feel real friendly, don't they?
Actually, yes, they feel very friendly. In
fuck is
fact, really
wrong with
smooth
you?
compared to your abrasive personality.
What are you even doing? What are you even doing?
You mean besides saving your ass? Not much.
Why are you? Oh, this is really stupid. This is really, really stupid.
Hey, Harriman.
What is it? I don't even know you.
The name's Murdoch, first of all. Second of all, next time I have the chance to save you, remind me not to.
Wouldn't even want it.
Okay, I'm back. Did I miss anything? What did I miss?
gamers.
No, you're good.
Let's see. We've got So our people who took damage took damage. So Proxy and Yule are now trapped as he's very angry. Now it is. However, this is your last turn with your katana, so make it count.
I will. Okay, so what am I looking at? What is Bushroot doing right now?
There is a dome of roots that has encased 2 of the other players. Right behind it is Bushroot, and then off to the side is the still frozen.
So is Bushroot out in the open, or is he behind? Is he in the dome?
He's out in the open. He's
Am I behind him or in front of him?
in front.
Okay, I'm gonna try and cut his head off, and this time actually freeze it.
All right, like I said before, you're gonna need a lot of successes to pull that off. You need to move, and you need.
All right, so 5d6. Nice.
Jesus. Okay, now give me your other roll.
Give me a second. 5d6. Yeah. Oh.
Jesus Christ. You do manage to slice through his head, but slice through his neck rather to behead him, but on impact it does
Shatter the sword.
the sword does shatter, yeah.
Okay.
And Bushroot's head goes flying though. He can't. Oh, excuse me.
Bless you.
Thank you. You cannot save it. He cannot save it, rather. It goes flying in the other direction. Would anyone like to make a move to grab Bushroot's head?
Chillbeak will.
Oh my god.
Yep.
Give me that
Herman.
move.
Can Bath? Because Bath
No,
is-
wait.
was trying to jump in and
Herman, freeze it.
Oh, Bath, if Bath is still around witnessing this, Bath can also try to grab the head.
Sure.
Why not freeze it?
No, but Chillbeak's got something he's wanting to do.
Okay, go for it.
All right, so you grab the head, and Bushroot's like, and he's looking around frantically. He's like, oh, why did you have to be the one to catch?
All right. Can Liquidator still hear people?
Yes, he can hear and he can see through the ice. He's miserable while he's trying to get out.
Cool. He's gonna point his freeze gun right at Bushroot's temple and look straight at Liquidator and just sort of like, unless you want your little weed boyfriends to be on ice, I would suggest you two skedaddle.
Wait, what? You're gonna let him leave?
The Liquidator is now completely unthawed, and he looks livid. He's still boiling. He's still boiling when he comes out because he's just pissed. He's like,
You
holds
do
out his hand, and he's like,
you do anything, and I pull the trigger.
relax. I want you to hand me Bushroot.
Only if I have your word that you'll leave.
No, I have a better idea.
Stay out of this, Moon Weeaboo.
I want my friends released from that catacomb of a dome over there.
That goes with
Also,
Phoebe, you good? The recording good? Everything good?
will Yara be able to jump in soon?
When did you
Wait.
disconnect exactly?
Oh, that was like a minute ago.
Okay. So, for the recording purposes, and just in case they missed anything there, Murdoch said, but I want my friends released from the vines. And Chilbeak said something to the remark of, that goes without saying. And Bushroot was like, okay, basically, I'll do whatever you want, just don't freeze my head up. There you go. That's basically the summation of it.
Yeah, so Liquidator has his hand out, and he's just like, give me Bushroot.
All right. We'll do this nice and slow, like, deal.
Deal.
And so he
And,
slowly hands
he inches
Bushroot.
closer.
Yep, and he inches closer too. And he slowly hands Bushroot's head back to Liquidator.
Liquidator, cradles it a bit and holds it. It's just like, sorry, Reggie. It's like, it's fine. And they start stepping back a bit. Bushroot's body starts running over to them too. The dome, pulls back, and the people who were inside are now free. However, as they're backing away, Liquidator gets a wicked grin on his face, and he's just, we win. And he takes Bushroot in his arms, the body and the head, and he just leaves with that hanging in the air. And as that is what you hear, the last words from him, across the city in St. Canard, you hear an explosion.
Oh,
Yeah, I guess I kind of expected that to happen. These morons were a distraction.
Oh, God damn it!
But there's more?
Apparently,
There's been a lot
so.
of breaks, admittedly. Sorry, this is turning out a little long.
No, it's
Hey,
in character.
I know, but that's just me out of character responding to in character. Sorry, there's been a lot of breaks. Phoebe, question. What's the time on our recording? How long have we been going?
Okay, so that'd be about
So
the
it's
time.
break time. I'm gonna get dinner. Everyone have your chill time. When we return, the mysterious explosion. Wah!
Mhm.
Okay.
Alrighty, I'll go get food myself. Yeah, you can either.
Where do I turn this on? The
This has been a lot of fun.
okay. Now you can actually hear me. Why did I disconnect it at that moment? Why?
You didn't miss much, Vivi. You're okay. Also, I will do my best not to be bloodthirsty anymore.
I mean, if it fits your character, it fits your character, you know?
I mean, my character is usually more of a laid back kind of guy. It's just these two are really pissing him off.
Uh,
And I lost my katana, so now I'm a little upset. But shit happens, so, you know.
man, y'all really use like the whole like mutants and superhero stuff. Like,
I did not understand what you just said.
I mean, y'all do like the what is it? Y'all really like using the superhero and the superhero type of stuff and the what is it? The mutant stuff, huh?
It is fun. It is very fun.
I mean, yeah, it's fun. I don't know. I was just thinking over here. I was like, if I want to like make a if I want to make a duck for character sheet, I honestly am curious about making a police officer.
Make a police officer.
A
I'm
police
pretty sure
officer.
they're in the same realm as like the agent guys are, from what I remember on the book. So it's like, dude.
Let me like oh, you're already up. You're all the way up, Dorky.
Also,
Be quiet.
Yaru.
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 Yaru's not in here. I don't know. Like
Hello.
I could like make a dog war sheet. You know, like be a police officer. That way, like what is it? The what is it?
Yaru, are you okay?
You okay, Yaru?
Okay, good. Yes.
Yeah. Don't worry, Yaru. I have this recording, so you'll be able to hear it once this is up.
Yeah, but
this is
Yaru's part of the
uploaded.
session. That's the problem. Yaru's a part of the session, and Yaru's trying to get in.
Well, now they can, since now the battle's over and they can come in.
Yeah. Like, I'm honestly curious about making like a police officer character. Kind of so that the only NPC that I'm aware of being a police officer isn't alone. What was it? What was that police officer's name? It Mary something?
Mary Lou?
Mary Lou, yeah. I don't know, I'm really like looking at it, I was like, is she like the only one that's there? That's a police officer? Like, I might as well make something. At least something that so she won't be alone. I don't know. I just thought it would be neat making one. Like superheroes and mutants are fun. They look fun. But I'm pretty sure they can. I'm pretty sure they can always be like what is it? Something that there isn't something that's not used as much. You know?
Hmm.
I don't know. I like again superheroes and movies.
I get what you mean.
Yeah, they're fun. They look fun, and I ain't gonna. What is it? I'm not gonna like blame y'all for picking those. Those look fun as hell. But I think I'll just like to find like a different class.
I'm just gonna put something in the chat real quick because I think this is cool. It is a segment of a reboot.
Oh,
One of the
hi
reboots
Jim.
that I'm making.
Ooh, what is that?
Iwasaka.
Oh,
So we got the first one that I was thinking of. Perhaps maybe the only one. We'll see. But this one's almost done. Just need to clean them up a bit. They're a lot more like advanced than I was expecting them to be. A bit flashy, but you know what? I'll go with it. It's cool.
Eh. Ah. What was that?
Cookie. Sorry, I'm playing Cookie Run.
Oh.
Kooky. But yeah.
Cookie. I'm honestly hoping that on my end I don't have classes tomorrow. I'm just hoping that's the case, but I don't know. I don't know if they're gonna let us stay in our dorms.
Well, I mean, worst case scenario, you could just call in sick.
I'm back with the tea.
Could.
Yep,
But
I sure do have a horrible headache.
Oh, rip. Rip
No,
and
not
Maroni.
no. I was just saying, Vivi could just tomorrow, if it's like too icy or too cold to go out, and they still won't let her take the day off, that she could just be like, "Oh, I sure do have a massive headache."
Oh,
I mean,
I
yeah.
could do that, but there's the problem. Like 2 of my classes, I think, or is it 3 of them? But all 3 of them for tomorrow. What was it? 2 out of 3 of my classes. Even if I'm sick, it's still gonna like count off my attendance.
Oh.
rip.
Yeah, no, it's a big yikes. And these two classes are by like the same professor. The two classes are taught by like the same professor. And yeah, no, she doesn't. Unless it's a university sponsored event. Yeah, no, it's not. She's not gonna. She's not gonna. You know, give like letter voices there on that day. Plus that, I think there might be a quiz on that day too. And
I know your feeling.
Sorry.
Well,
Also, y'all, throughout this whole session, I've been drawing another robot.
No robot?
Another robot. And his name is both a pun and a goddamn reference to some for him. What am I saying? This whole character is a goddamn reference of a machine. So I hate the fact that my own liking bushroot is what caused me to make proxy kind of in the bushroot. Because I'll say it, my first original plan was to try and throw Frozen Liquidator at bushroot.
Oh my god.
You would have gotten Proxy would have yelled yeet and actually thrown him.
Hello?
Yeah?
Oh, sorry. I couldn't hear you guys for a second. Sorry about that.
You're fine.
I hate the goddamn.
Oh, Hairman.
what's a Winchester?
I think that's supernatural is what he's talking about.
Oh. They have a lot of wind on their chest. That can't be good.
Stop them before it's too late. Wow.
Excuse me, like real
What
life?
do you mean for real?
The fuck? The fuck?
Wow. I can't believe they got arrested. No, I can't.
Yeah.
I can't believe it because I've never heard of these people till now. Haha. Yeah, and even then I haven't watched any of that stuff since. No, that's my fault. I am not. But I have another robot fully designed now. Wait, should I? I'm just gonna yeet his full thing here until I put him on paper. I have this thing.
A boy, a good boy.
He hands. You must catch multiple hands to defeat him.
This robot will come in handy.
Cookie.
It'll
Cookie
give you a
points.
hand. All 4 of them.
You about to catch these hands. The quad of them.
All right, bitches, I'm back. I've got a
Hi.
couple minutes.
Those diddly robot hands.
I realized
Diddly.
that I might have accidentally made a two-parter. Hopefully not, but I'm either going to have to make this a two-parter or I'm going to cut out the ending of this and actually integrate it into another session.
Oh.
Okay. I mean, if that's the case, then I can just like have it separate. Like if I end up
We will
recording
find
them.
out how this works later on, but
Alrighty. I don't know. It could be like the finale of like Demi Starlight? It could be like that.
now the question is, if this was a two-parter, would people want it to just be next Monday?
Yeah.
I'd be up for it.
All right.
I'd be fine with
So
it.
is that
All right. I want all players to put a 1 in the player chat for me.
So I'll give you a 1.
Okay, so give me one.
I have to say though, Dell, literally, because you basically make me like Bushard. I couldn't make Proxy be any more petty.
I'm
Let
sorry.
me just go
I'm sorry.
ahead and
Oh,
mute myself.
You're helping me set up Proxy more.
Good.
Good. All right. So, everybody, welcome back. It's time for a session to continue. Yes.
I'm ready. I'm ready.
I'm ready. I'm ready.
So you guys hear
Right.
an explosion across town in St. Canard, and now during all the commotion, actually, Medina had helped Bath evacuate a bunch of people while you guys were distracting the villains, and Medina's kind of got Bath to the side, like, did you recognize those two?
Do you want me to roll contact?
Yeah, I want you to roll a recall. Yeah.
Oh Lord.
What happened? Well,
Hmm?
who disappeared?
Oh Dorky.
Oh,
What
Dorky,
the fuck?
I guess.
Oh no.
Harriman!
Oh no. Oh
My
no.
husband!
Harriman face planted for a second. Give them a minute.
I guess Path knows.
What?
Dorky.
Return.
All right, so you rolled a successful recall. So, Beth, you did kind of recognize them. You never watched the show, but you know that they like look like these villains from some old TV show or something. It's like they're so cartoonish that it's practically as if they were from one. Like they're really hammy type of superpowered villains, and you know that like at the very least the two that you just saw were like inspired by those original villains.
Oh man, like the kind that Bob probably would have liked when they were little, and that's what they draw from inspiration from for.
Yeah.
Yeah, they seem like cartoon characters.
You're almost right. It wasn't a cartoon, but it was an action show. They're part of the Fearsome Five. That's all the members that I've met now.
Oh my god, I remember those. Wait, yeah.
Yeah.
Holy crap. They real now?
Yes. Look, there's been a whole thing. I met a girl who was acting like the leader of the Fearsome Five, and then I met Quackerjack, and oh, it was crazy. I
Oh,
keep
God, I'm
seeing
getting
them all over
nostalgic.
town.
They're all over? All of them?
Yeah, all, and that's when you two hear the explosion across town. Oh no. You guys, when you look to where the explosion happened, you do see lightning striking that place. That's gotta be Megavolt. And Medina is on her feet and she is running in the direction of the explosion.
Bob's following.
What does Team 1? What does the main team do when they see the big explosion?
Oh, Chillbeak's already kind of going to that direction.
Oh, God
Yeah,
damn it.
Proxy's just started walking over or whatever.
Herman is kind of panicked because now this is trouble. This is bad trouble. Already enough of all this shit. Yeah, he's following it. He's making his way over.
Just use your
So
hands.
does Murdoch ditch the group essentially? I'm warning you now, if you do ditch the group, you're kind of gonna just be sitting out the rest of the game. Yeah. You'll have to find a way to help without your katana. You're kind of like torn on the fence because like I can't do much without it, but this is happening right now, so you just kind of follow them on instinct, I'll say. And all of you guys make your way to where the explosion happened. You see that it actually came out from from a video game store that has been thoroughly wrecked. And as you're approaching that store, you are stopped in your tracks by essentially little shots at your feet, little pot shots by what look to be marbles. When you look ahead, you see a line of toy soldiers in the road, just taking these little pot shots at your feet as you run forward.
The actual.
Did we lose someone?
Oh, yeah.
No, we're
fine.
good. We're good. Okay, we're good. Yeah.
Wow.
So I'm gonna need everyone to roll for me. I'm gonna say a move to try not to like trip and slide on the marbles that are being shot at your feet.
Or did I hit it wrong?
Oh no.
Aha.
Oh well.
Oh yeah.
Sidekick. and Dice Maiden, Jesus.
Meanwhile,
Are
just gotta
y'all
give him a
sending
sec.
message? Hold.
I sent mine. Like I don't know.
Discord is being ass.
aha.
I think it's Discord because I was having issues. Oh, what is happening?
Oh god, we're dropping.
Oh god.
Fear. Okay, who has the violin?
Oh god.
Oh god.
Are we
I don't want to
really
die.
popping like flies?
I don't want to die.
I'm shocked if there's anybody dropping. It wasn't me because I've been dropping this whole time.
I really feel like it wasn't even you this time, Yaru, because Discord has been a butt as of recent.
Bruh. Bruh. Who's next? Who's gonna die next?
Well, I already died earlier, so I doubt it's gonna be me. But if it is, I'm gonna be mad.
Who's going to be sacrificed to the Discord gods? So it can't be Dorky or Yaro. Or
We all fucking die as this goes. This
Ye-
is like the worst.
Okay. Oh no.
we need a oh no.
That's Discord being a clown. Also, I just realized my sound effects are working. I just can't hear them.
Yeah, they are working.
Okay. I'm able to get on my phone. That's about it. For some
Okay.
reason, my computer setup just decided to not work.
That's exactly what happened to me earlier, and I kept like spamming the disconnect or reconnect, so I was able to get back in. Yeah, Dice Baby hasn't even
Yeah.
been working either.
Yeah, it's. I don't know. I had to I'm restarting my computer now, so hopefully that did it.
Oh god. I would have said just restart Discord because Discord's the reason. It's not your computer.
Yeah, no, it's. I think disconnecting isn't gonna help right now. Like, I fine, I'll roll with.
So what exactly did I miss before it just decided to disconnect me for some reason?
Oh.
What?
Yeah, it's really fucked. I don't understand what the fuck happened, but like Discord is being an asshole.
Okay, well this is going up. Oh.
Hello, Del.
I'm on mobile.
Yeah. Yeah, you know like how I disconnected earlier and I was having an issue and it was like doing the weird shit? Yeah, that's exactly what happened to me.
Yeah, that's what happened to me like a couple times, but then one of them.
So yeah, I'm gonna resort to also using Google Dice until Dice Maiden or whatever fixes.
I'm waiting for my desktop Discord to restart.
Whoa.
Big shit.
Vivi.
What the fuck was that?
That's just
Like
I
literally,
was just gonna
I'm
crack
on
it.
mute.
I was
I'm
literally
on mute.
just gonna crack it. Okay.
Do not.
Why?
Stop.
We howling.
So Dorky has some family issues. We're still waiting on Joel, right? Wait, is Joel
Yeah.
back?
I leave. I leave.
Joel's-
Well, I wasn't out of the call for a minute, so like I wasn't sure, Joel. Please give me some patience, okay? I'm being tried by God right now.
I'm gonna charge you to BRB
That's
for a
fair.
second.
Yeah, I was thinking the
Valid.
same thing.
Okay.
What the
What was that? Who just screamed?
I think that was
Every-
Evie.
That
Yeah.
genuinely scared
Are all the
me.
Ah! Hello, everybody. Are all the players back?
No,
I'm back.
I'm pretty sure
back.
Yaru's not back.
Son, are you
Kidding
here?
me.
Okay, so
All of my players, please put
Son.
ones in the player chat.
cool. There.
Don't
Yaru
worry,
is not
don't
back
worry.
though.
do it.
I don't think.
Son's here. Okay.
Fuck me running. Fucking goddamn. Okay.
Oh, guys,
Yeah, we see. It's back.
Dice Maiden
I
works.
see. Yeah, they're back.
Cool.
They're living again.
Let's await Yaru.
Okay. I swear to God, bleh, bleh.
I can't send picture messages. I'm sorry. Apparently, it just
I'm
doesn't like me.
gonna die. I will die.
I am so sorry, Bella. I am so sorry that this shit is
Every
happening.
bone in my body. I'm going to ascend. I'm going to ascend from this earth. I'm taking a deep breath and I'm centering my core and I'm going to fly away. I'm going to turn into a little butterfly and I'm going to fly the fuck away.
Bye bye, little Akuma.
No.
Oh my god.
Don't, please. Don't transcend.
I want to tech
I
Discord.
want-
I want to tech Discord, and I want to choke it. I want to choke it until it is blue.
Wait, who died?
This has turned into the greatest day of my life.
Oh my god.
Is everybody okay?
Okay, so apparently it's just everybody having issues because Discord decided to be an asshole. Okay. This is the
all-
conclusion.
I've
Okay. Is everything good?
All right. So, are all of the players back?
I
I'm
am.
here. Yaru, are you back?
Yaru, if you are back, please put a 1 in the player chat.
Yaru, please live.
Fuck! It's so.
No, you're just angry. Everyone, just at Discord is just. Just screaming. No, we have no hubris. We're fine.
I want to.
I'm trying to see if.
Oh God,
I want.
Jim.
Oh wait, fuck.
I'm
I'm just testing Dice Maiden right now. Give me a second.
Look.
Jim has not notified me.
I'm a.
I'm shocked.
Okay, Dice Maiden is working.
Oh my god,
now.
Yaru's back! Okay, oh my god. Everyone shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. I love every single one of you. Please shut the fuck up. Okay.
Okay. Now it tells me.
It is okay. Everything is okay. Are all of the players here?
I'm here.
Yes?
I'll be here.
Good. So, are we ready to continue?
In the words of Reggie, my body is ready.
All
No.
right. So I had everybody do move rolls to see if they could get out of the way of the marbles being shot by the toy soldiers. Unfortunately, everything went to shit right then and there. So I need everyone to re-roll their moves. I'm so sorry. I'm not digging through between the tests and the book. Just please re-roll.
Sure. Let's all just rewind back time just very briefly, just to have that work. So hey, I mean, good luck for all of you guys. If you guys you fucked up a roll, that means you get to redo yours possibly.
Oh fuck.
Can I do a luck point? I'm gonna do a luck point.
You have a luck point. You can use it.
I want to use one, but because I got a better roll the first time.
I hope to God. I just
fuck. This fucking game. I hate Discord.
Jesus fucking Christ.
All right. So, has that everybody?
Yep. It should be.
Wait, what about Bath?
Yeah.
I think Beth already. Yeah, Beth did.
Okay, Bath.
I
is
rolled
okay,
that one success.
Yeah.
All right. So to everyone that failed your move rolls, you do trip and fall flat on your faces. I need all of you to roll me. It feels mean to roll a d4 for that, so I'm gonna DM homebrew rule kind of, which is weird. I'm just gonna have you roll a d2.
All right.
Roll a d2 if you didn't succeed.
Okay, then I'm good.
Okay. Proxy fell and stubbed his toe on his freaking manipulator.
Yeah, take your damage, y'all. Take your damage.
I feel like I'm gonna end up breaking Proxy's manipulator.
Proxy, the only one who failed. Wow, okay, so Proxy just eats shit.
I feel like Proxy's gonna bust his manipulator by the end of this.
You trip over and you just hear.
No, you're not actually.
And you see from the store that has been broken into, that was like exploded. You see rolling on his back and laughing at you. You see a duck, and I'm gonna send you.
Oh God! Is it him with?
He does not have a gun.
Listen,
God, I can't believe
he
he's
could have a
got a
water
gun.
gun. He could have a toy gun. Who says he needs to have a real gun? I still have that.
Jim, I need your honest opinion because
Okay. Like, I will type him to you. Like,
Discord is slow, but you see this duck on his back kicking and laughing at you because you fell. And then, he's just like, hey, Sparky, come take a look at this guy. And you just hear, don't call me Sparky.
Oh my God.
So
Herman has a really confused look on his face. He's just like, what in the world?
Out from the store steps this guy.
Oh, so we're dealing with clowns now?
That's pretty metal.
I'm far too tired of this.
That's very electric of you, my friend.
He the rat looks you guys over and just like, oh, who the heck?
I'm the Tooth Fairy. Nice to meet you.
The name's Murdoch.
Whoa, is that guy insane? And he like points at Proxy. I think he is, though I think that they're all just a bunch of spoil sports here to step on our fun, Megs.
Okay.
You know exactly who I am, you stupid idiots. What the hell are you doing on my turf?
And the clown looks at you and he tilts his head and he's like, and he squints and he's like, He points at Shilbeak and he's just like, I've never seen you before in my life.
Of course, the mental patient hasn't.
I find that very offensive, you know. I actually have a degree in psychology.
Why are you guys mimicking TV show characters?
What? Huh? And they both look visibly confused at that outburst. Like, what? And Medina steps forward, like, yeah, you're Megavolt and you're Quackerjack. What are you doing here? And Quackerjack is just like, well, what we do best. Mischief, chaos, chaos. And he hops around.
Oh my fucking god.
I can do
Megavolt rubs his hands together. And he pulls his hands apart and shows a spark of electricity between his hands. And he's like, yeah, and you're not gonna get our way.
Can I please can Proxy just use the manipulator and try and pull Megavolt's goggle thing down over his eyes?
His helmet?
Yes.
Sure, go for it.
Proxy's very, very just like
That's a dexterity.
okay,
Let's
that's
see how
even
you do.
better. Proxy was fine with Bushroot, but these two just called him insane and risk breaking his freaking things. He is angry.
Hold on, I need to roll. Well, no, you know what? This was very out of nowhere, so he doesn't suspect it at all. He doesn't have any chance to defend. You just pulled a helmet over his eyes. He's like, oh, hey! And he grabs it as like the top of his helmet. He's like, what the? And he's stumbling a bit, and then you see Quackerjack look at him and point and start laughing at him like
So funny when the joke's on you, is it?
All right.
Megavolt's just like, shut up and out.
All right, as much as I love the circus act, why don't you cut the crap and actually tell us who the hell really hired you? Because your two buddies already told us.
And Megavolt finally pulls the helmet up from his eyes and he's like, what? I don't, and he's, puts a finger to his chin. He's like, wait, we were hired to do this? And he looks at Quackerjack and goes, yeah, dummy, we were hired. Don't you remember? And he's like, to be fair, I don't remember a lot of things. It's like, oh, yeah. And then Quackerjack looks at Chilby and he's just like, what were we talking about again?
You are literally a waste of my time.
Well, you're ugly. And Quackerjack crosses his arms as if that's like a big burn.
Oh,
really burned you, platypus man. I forget your name.
It's Chillbeak. I literally froze you. Didn't I freeze you in a bathroom stall once?
You did, but I was so angry I never really cared to remember your name. I'm gonna write it down this time, I promise.
Megavolt looks at him and says like, wait, your name's Chillbeak?
Better than Megavolt.
What kind of a name is that for a villain?
I don't know.
I mean, come on. Cold Beak? I mean, couldn't any bird?
I don't know.
That's not creative.
What type of a name is Quackerjack or what was it? Gigavolt?
Megavolt. And it makes more sense than yours.
At least I thought up
yours
mine.
Isn't even funny. Yours isn't even a cool pun. Like you could have called yourself something really cool, like I don't know, Electrode.
So
I don't know.
Stupid.
Hey, at least I thought up
Sorry.
mine. At least I didn't have to steal mine from a defunct lame TV show.
What the heck are you talking about? What TV show? Yeah, we don't know anything about a TV show.
Can I step in or am I just going to sit on the sideline because I'm bored?
Murdoch can step in if he wants.
Wonderful. Hello, morons. And for once, I wasn't talking about Chillbeak.
Hey, who are you calling a moron?
The one looks like a Chuck E. Cheese ripoff and Harley Quinn's bitch.
They both look at each other and they're just like, simultaneously, I don't like you.
My God.
Talk for a guy who's
we
sword
have
broke.
something in common.
Hey, Proxy?
Yes, moron.
The minute I get my sword back, you're going to be the first one I test it on.
That's if you ever get a sword.
Oh, trust me. Where there's a will, there's a way.
I could literally yeet you through a building right now.
While you
Anyway,
two are talking, Megavolt scampers back into the wreckage. And it's
Okay.
just Quackerjack outside now.
Harriman is going to go after him.
All right, roll me a sneak so that Quackerjack doesn't stop you.
All right.
I really just kind of want to freeze the whole building over.
Too bad you don't
I
have
forgot how much fun
SMO.
it was to play these apps.
Okay.
I don't know if you can tell, but I'm happy.
Glad
I'm
you're having
happy
fun.
you're having a time. Because it's fun.
I'm pretty sure that's a 5. Let me see.
So which one's outside right now? Like with us?
Quackerjack.
Which is the
Oh,
Harley Quinn
yes.
looking one, right?
Quackerjack is the.
Okay, just making sure. Can I like freeze my hand in ice and punch them?
I'm gonna let Harriman do his roll first. So you succeed. So you actually manage to sneak off after Megavolt, passed into the kind of messed up store, and you see Megavolt scamper into a corner where he has what looks to be like a little lightning rod set up in the corner, and he is using it to charge what looks to be very big batteries.
Mm.
That is what you see, Harriman. What do you do?
Oh,
God damn it, it kicked me out from the actual browser.
oh well.
It is okay. Because what's happening right now is with Harriman anyway. So oh god, no, wait, Dorky. Oh god, are we losing
No,
Dorky?
no, I'm right here.
Everyone who
I'm
was
right
on
here.
the actual.
Can you hear me? Hello?
Yes.
We hear.
Oh god.
But I was talking to you before and I got no response, so I was just like, oh god.
Oh god, we lost her.
Okay, but like what I think he's going to try to do is try to find a way to sneak over and like take his umbrella and like kind of use it to threaten him, like, put it over the neck and everything, like, hey, how are you doing? Type of thing.
So he's gonna what with
Like, okay, so he's going to basically try, because is there anybody else in the store? Is it just him? Is it just like
Oh yeah, no, people cleared out when there was an explosion.
he is basically, you know what? I'm trying to think. I'm not good with my words. Let me try to word this. Oh, Beth wanted to follow as well. But let me...
All right, Bath, give me that.
Sneak.
Sneak.
Well, I was just I don't know. I was just asking just to make sure because I'm just like, wait a minute, what is happening here? But like,
do what you want to do, okay? If Bath wants to sneak alongside, then go follow the.
He's going to probably, you know what? I'm just gonna have it. He's going to confront him, basically with his umbrella. Like he's going to point it directly at his face. Like he's going to just basically, like, and what is all of this, basically?
Oh boy, and Bath kind of comes up behind you before you do. So, yeah.
Dramatic pose.
Oh gosh.
Yes, you now have Bath's support, I suppose. So you point your umbrella at Megavolt and you're like, hey, just like that. Get his.
Yeah, like, hey, what is all of this here?
And Megavolt jumps at that and turns around and looks at you, and he's just like protectively hovering over the batteries, like, don't start all. Who the heck are you?
I'd rather keep that to myself, actually.
He looks at Bath and is like, who are
I'm gonna go back.
I can see that. That's not a name. You know my name.
Yeah, you're right. I'm Bath.
Wait, you know my name, right?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
I heard it.
Bath. Okay, sure. Cool. And what? He's just very confusing around. Like, what is that?
I watched your show when I was a baby.
I wasn't in a TV show. Anyway,
What exactly is this?
I'm charging back.
For?
I don't have to.
Can I borrow one?
No, these are important.
Important for what?
I'm not gonna tell you. Stop asking me.
Well, if they're not, if they're not that important, I guess I can just take one or two.
What? No, don't take my batteries. They're my babies. Stop. And he's like hugging them to himself, like, these are my babies.
I bet he's lying. He doesn't even know why.
He is.
Megavolt is just like looking around frantically, like, what do you even get from this? Tormenting me. I'm just doing my job. Look, I didn't even want to have to do the whole blowing up thing, okay? That was Quack's idea.
All right, then. What is your job exactly? I'm actually quite curious.
I don't need to tell you. Wait, do I need to? I don't. Who are you?
He's the guy you got to pay your taxes to.
I thought it was Ron, so he's just putting his fingers to his mouth and just going shh.
Okay. Are you gonna try to trick him into thinking that you're someone he can tell the truth to?
Hey, you know what? That's actually a good idea.
Oh,
I need you to do me a lying check.
All right.
Can I?
That's actually.
Am I like? Oh, I'm actually good at lying. Can I?
You can assist if you want to roll 2.
All right. Oh my god. Oh no! Fuck! Can I do a luck point?
It's okay because Bath succeeds. You start stumbling over your words trying to prove it to him, but Bath steps forward and just say your piece about what you think you need to say to Megavolt. Like, he's like, "Who are you?"
You know how there's like jobs. You know, there's the guy you always got to report to. Who like, oh, you're getting paid now. You got to give him tax. This is that guy. Points dramatically at Harriman. This is that guy you got to talk to. Where you like? He's only here to. If he's asking, it's because of tax reasons. You don't want to go to jail for that.
But isn't Fowl a bunch of villains? Wait, are you a Fowl agent? You're a Fowl agent, I think.
And he's like,
I mean,
and he's like squinting at Harriman.
Yes, I am.
Oh, are you checking on the mission then?
Yes. I just wanted to make sure that you guys know what you're doing.
Of course we know what we're doing. You sent us out here to do this while Licky and Bushroot did what they had to do.
And what is this again?
I
want to make sure that you actually.
He's testing you. Answer the question.
What do you mean testing me? Oh no, you know I forget things a lot, don't you? God, we're getting the energy that you need for that big machine you're doing for those guys, those weird guys. I don't remember what they're called. They're weird.
Oh.
And weird how? What do they look like?
You're asking a lot of questions. I don't like this. I already got the job.
Well, it looks like someone doesn't want to keep their job.
Megavolt looks at
like,
the
do you want to keep it?
They're weird because they're all alien and stuff.
Hey!
Alien?
Yeah, you know that. And the
Rocky,
jig is
I
up
really
now.
need to-
Okay.
The jig is up. He looks at your umbrella and he grabs the front of it. I need you to roll a move to let go of the umbrella in time.
Oh god. Fuck. Shit. Oh shit. Fuck!
He shocks you
Oh.
so hard through the umbrella that you are now paralyzed. Please roll me a d4 to see how much damage you take, Harriman.
Oh my god. Harriman. Harriman, baby.
Oh no.
I think Harriman might want to get more gadgets in his arsenal other than a hard umbrella.
He's a bit stubborn on that.
Then tweak your existing one. Make it a gun.
He's
He
not going to
refuses
make
to
it a
make
gun.
it a gun.
He has a reason why he doesn't want to make it a gun.
Make it a sword.
No swords either.
Let it shoot a net. I don't know. Grappling hook.
Well, it has been one.
It's been a hell of a time. Well, it's only one. I guess it just singed you.
Yeah.
I mean, unfortunately for you, you're still paralyzed by that. So, Bath, what are you gonna do when you see this?
Oh shit. Okay, I'm taking out my. I think it's pronounced a thurible. It's an incense ball that's used in churches, but this one's a big heavy one. So basically, they're gonna use it like
flail,
like a kind of like a flail, except it's got no spikes or anything. It's just a thurible. It smells nice though.
But more importantly, it's
Smack him in
big
the
and it's heavy.
schnoz.
Yeah, I'm gonna try. I'm gonna swing.
All right.
God, why did I give them this? They're not good at that. One success.
It goes to defender, and regardless, I got 2. So,
well,
he ducks down to the ground out of the way, like and he, just instantly grabs all the batteries he was charging. Who dropped? I said, someone we need.
I think Q vanished.
Okay, so yeah, he grabs all the batteries in his rush and he just starts skittering away with them like Quacker Jack, I made a mistake. And outside, y'all hear that as Megavolt comes rushing out with the batteries, and Quacker Jack, was just kind of like this whole time essentially playing the word game with you where he keeps back and forthing and being an idiot. He is probably
Cool.
thoroughly grated on your nerves this whole time.
Cool. Then Chillbeak is basically just gonna, he's just gonna shoot at him. He's gotten tired of Quacker Jack's shit.
All right, then roll me that big boy roll. How many charges do you have left?
None. That means next turn I have to reload. This is the last charge. I gotta reload. So, you there? Okay.
Yes, haha.
Okay. Just had to be sure.
Quacker Jack sees you fire and he just does a little backflip out of the way and he lands with his arms out at his side and then he takes a bow. He's like, hey, that wasn't very nice. And Megavolt runs up to him and he's like, I made a mistake. I might have told someone who wasn't a part of Foul about our whole plan with Foul and all that stuff. And Quacker Jack's like, you really shouldn't be saying Foul out loud considering it's a part of the plan, dolt. And it's like, oh, right. The people that we definitely don't know. I messed this up. Yeah, you did. And Quacker Jack rolls his eyes.
So, as they're talking amongst each other, Chillbeak's just going to take an opportunity to load his gun.
All right.
So that means, yep. So
now, unfortunately for you all, I'm going to need to do some rolls.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Also, for the record, Beth did not follow. Beth stuck with Harriman to make sure he was okay.
All right, so these are their move rolls to escape. They are now running away because Quackerjack sees that Megavolt has the batteries they need, and he's just like, playtime's over, and he grabs Megavolt by like the hand that he isn't using to hold the batteries, and clip the batteries to his back, and he's just like, let's go, and they're on their way. So if you guys want to pursue them, you're gonna have to do your own move rolls, and you're gonna have to beat their 2 6s.
All right, working together. Well, what the hell is you, Gravity Boy? Can you can you grab with that thing? Like grab someone's leg and pull gravity towards you?
Oh, yeah.
Grab the electric one's legs.
Oh, already ahead of you.
Damn it. Oh, wait, was that speed or strength to catch them?
It was speed.
Okay. I just had to make sure.
Babu.
So Murdoch takes off ahead to try and catch up to them, but they are too fast. They are a rat that's essentially coked up on lightning and a clown. It's gonna be hard.
Wait, so. Oh yeah, wait. Del, I'm gonna do the thing. I'm gonna try and grab Megavolt's leg. Like the gravity thing.
That's gonna be a dexterity.
Okay. And I'm using my gravity thing. So it. And I.
Nice one, Proxy.
You try to grab the leg, but they are too far ahead of you now. They are zipping. They are gone, and they actually turn a corner at one point, and you see, they turn that corner far ahead of you, and they are like thoroughly out of reach now. You'd have to roll a really big move roll to catch them, so they kind of just bolted while you guys were like, hey, Proxy, do the thing, and then Proxy failed to do the thing.
Guess it.
Don't you have a luck point?
Oh, Proxy is not lucky.
Okay.
Proxy got nothing.
Actually, Joel could just freeze. Couldn't Joel have frozen their feet?
Oh yeah, that's a good idea.
You have more than one.
If Yule does not have the idea, then Yule's not gonna do it. So if someone has the idea, give Yule the idea.
Proxy immediately, just like, dude, try and freeze them.
Okay. So then Yule kind of shoots ice at their feet.
That's
a power.
It's gonna be either power or dexterity.
Okay.
Because you're aiming.
Don't miss. Don't miss.
Time to go else up in this pitch.
Swoos. Still only 1 6. They both had 2 6s each. So if you wanted to beat them, you'd have to get like 3 6s. Yeah, I'm sorry. They swoosh ahead of just the end of like your range, and they do turn that corner, and they are.
Damn it!
I tried.
No, you're fine, dude.
Very good.
Medina is also there with you, and she's just kind of watched this whole event, and she turns and looks into the building where Megavolt came out of and sees Harriman paralyzed there, and she's like, oh my god, and like runs over and is like, are you
okay? No.
Oh dear. And let's say it's been long enough that the shock finally wears off and you can move again.
Oh god. Ugh. Okay. This isn't all bad. This isn't all bad. We did get a bunch of.
We learned a thing.
Okay, so what exactly did you learn?
Well, it's foul, of course.
Yeah.
But also, apparently, they're using those batteries for some huge machine that belongs to some aliens. I don't know where though.
Okay, so that means I'm gonna have to roll a contact to see if Chillbeak knows who the Would he need to know who the Evronians are?
Even if he did a recall to know who the Evronians are, he would have no way of knowing.
Okay. Just
He
wanted
was
to be
not involved with any of the sessions that involved the Evronians, and therefore he has no way of having the knowledge.
Okey-doke.
However,
Just wanted to make that call. Yeah.
Harriman and Yule,
Would know.
both of you could do recalls and see if you could put 2 and 2 together about the alien threat that Uno wants you to fight, and the aliens that Fowl seems to be connected to now.
Oh yeah, time to do a recall.
You know what I
But,
just realized?
but unfortunately, Yule only has 2 brain cells.
F. Neither of you put 2 and 2 together about, the aliens that Uno described potentially being the ones described here. You're just like, oh, weird evil aliens. Okay. But Medina steps forward and is like, well, that's all the Fearsome 5. Great.
Okay.
She looks at everyone and she's like, I've kind of been looking into these guys as they've been committing these crimes, and taking notes and stuff, and I've kind of, don't tell any police, but I've kind of snuck into crime scenes.
Oh.
Doesn't matter to me.
What about the 5th?
If you guys want to take down the Fearsome 5 and find my friend Melody, the one who's playing the role of Splatter Phoenix, I guess. She pulls out a notebook and she writes down an address on it, and she writes it down a bunch of times, and she tears the paper into strips so she can give the address to everyone. She's like, that is my base of operations.
Oh.
And you see written with the address is the little label, Duckburg chapter, Darkwing Duck fan club.
He just gives a weird look at this.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not. Yeah,
I'm in no place to judge.
nor am I.
If you guys want to find out all you can about these villains so you can stop them next time, or figure out what's going on, or anything like that, then I'm your gal. I'm gonna put together all my research tonight, and I'm gonna put together everything and try to connect the dots, and, well, come see me sometime, and I might have something for you.
All right then. In that case.
Wait, before you go,
Yes?
do you know of any blacksmiths in this city?
Why would there be a blacksmith in this day and age? And she's like thinking, and she's like, I wouldn't, but this one guy in our fan club really refuses to have imitation katanas. He only wants real ones, so he might know where to get you one. So if you come by the clubhouse and he's there, he might be able to tell you where to get one.
I'll come with you.
Okay.
Okay, so my own question. Well, first of all, has Fowl themselves ever tried to contact Chillbeak in the past?
Oh yes. They, at the very least, you've had enough run-ins with them that they've been like, all right, we'll let you play supervillain as long as you don't get involved with our stuff, and if you do, you will be terminated. Thus.
Okay. Would Chillbeak have any way to contact them, or has it always been a one-sided relationship?
It's been mostly one-sided, but Chillbeak could have ways to find a contact.
All right, let me roll one, because I literally better roll a contact for this. So, hold on. Now I forgot I have to open up my sheet because I had to restart my fucking computer. If I remember, actually, I could just. Sorry, this is what happens when I literally have to start my computer over because Discord just decided to not work today. Just decided to not work. Okay. 7. All right. Well, no, it should be 7. Okay. Well, for now, I'll just go ahead and
Okay, so you successfully can manage to recall a very shady contact at a bar in St. Canard. Because that bar, it's a very seedy bar. It's a bar for villains specifically. And it's run, you know, for a fact, by a foul agent. Some guy with a steel beak.
Oh my god.
Oh no.
Okay. So, Chillbeak's is sort of like, well, I suppose if Fowl is a part of this, I got a friend of mine I gotta meet.
You know what? No, I'm not gonna ask about it. Okay. So Medina claps her hands together and she's like, you all know where to find me. Give me a day or two to put everything together, but well, I'll have whatever I can give you ready by then. And you can come see me whenever and, look at the fan club and I don't know, maybe join or something. Anyway, you guys are cool. Thanks for like being heroes, I guess. And, she's, walking away. She says this like, you guys are cool. Bye. And she, waves as she goes.
Foxy
Okay.
kind of waves back.
Bye.
Well, I know where I'm
That's
going.
just kind of having
We'll
a
be
small
contacting you
crisis.
soon.
Beth,
Like,
are you okay?
Oh no, I am supposed to be villain. What did I do?
So, I take it well, let's see. Nah, where I'm headed, I don't think any of you are going to be able to follow. The goat
Nope.
and Weeaboo over there might be able to.
Yeah, I'm not going. I'm going to to the clubhouse. I got more business there than I do at the bar.
All right.
How old is Bath?
How old? Well, Bath is a demon, so
College age?
Okay. I wasn't sure because Bath is so tiny and cute. I was just like, is Chillbeak gonna bring a baby into the bar?
That
Would
looks
that change
baby,
anything?
but isn't a baby.
Okay.
Like, oh god, it's another Lambert
actually,
situation.
in fact, Chillbeak even asks, "Wait a minute. How? I didn't want to assume it, but is the goat actually old enough to drink, or?"
Pav looks like offended. Like, of course I'm old enough to drink.
Harriman looks
enough.
even surprised. Like, wait, oh, okay, that's
All right.
a thing.
Oh, they are rapid.
Well,
All right,
like I
good
said,
night.
didn't really want to assume, so you can go ahead and hand over to the comic book fan club over there if you want. As for me, I'm going to go to visit my contact.
What exactly is your contact?
I don't think he'd be quite comfortable talking with you. I mean, not unless you want to play pretend there. But I'm sure you're all used to playing pretend all the time, aren't you there, little bunny? So Chillbeak turns around and he is heading towards that bar. That is where he is heading.
All right. Now, Yule, you've just kind of been left here. Where do you go?
Wait, is everything like done or?
Session's just about done. I have one tiny ending scene in mind, but I just want to give people a chance to say where their characters go in the aftermath of it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yule goes home with his groceries.
Okay.
He's just been carrying them the whole time, like yeah.
That's why Yule hasn't done much.
Yeah.
Well, though, to be fair, when he says groceries, it's really just kind of like a cola and a burrito he got from a gas station.
Like a small bag of, necessities. That's fair. Understandable. Have a nice day. You will go home. Proxy, where do you head?
Proxy goes back to the park because he wants to look back at the damage and take note of at least what Liquidator and Bushroot did. Like, to basically remind that what they can do.
Yeah, take notes and stuff. That's fair.
And maybe
Alright.
work on some plant-based things.
Uh-huh. Ooh. Now, Bath, where do you go?
You know what? Bath would follow Chillbeak.
All right.
I don't know. Would they like try and take on their more villain form? Because the fact that they're more staged than anything is probably not super well known. Because they actually do cause destruction when they are.
Well, I guess
If
it would.
if they
at that point, I guess it would just sort of be up to whether or not Chillbeak would allow someone who's so advertised of a villain, because you are Golden Eagle's arch nemesis.
This is fair. Yeah, you know what? Bath would stay low.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess at worst
All
case
right.
scenario, they would just think you're kind of a sellout.
All right.
Yeah.
So
All right.
You two are headed to the bar. You make it there, and the guy, guy at the front door just kind of looks over Chillbeak and is like, "You're here?"
Yeah, I'm here. Now open up.
Glances at Bath, but just kind of assumes that it's like a +1 and steps aside for you to come in. And doesn't even like think that like the guy at the door is like, even if it's a child, who gives a shit, So you step in. It's a fairly busy. There's all sorts of shady underground sorts, crooks, criminals, a couple of assorted supervillains, but tending the bar is a very neat bird who I actually need to get a picture of.
Well, I mean, Chillbeak just sort of motions his hand as he enters in through the door, and he's just sort of like, "Yeah, don't worry about it. We're allowed +1 a minion, right? This one's a minion."
All right.
I'd love
Pardon
to.
me, I need to get a ref very quickly.
It's okay. Sorry to. Well, I don't know. I think that bar would just have that sort of rule. Like, yeah, you're allowed to have a +1 minion. Just a minion.
I'm gonna, while I'm waiting on getting the ref, you do see a bird at the bar, and he kind of looks at you. He's like, "Oi, what do you want?"
Well, as long as I'm here, I'll just go ahead and have my usual, just gin and coke on the ice.
All right, so you're a semi-regular then, because you have a usual. So the bird looks at you, and I need to remember how to do an Australian accent.
You got this.
He's Australian.
Well, by something like this, sure. You know, something like this.
Oh, Tim.
I think one of the most
That's more cock.
important things is
Marty. Okay.
Like that. It's like an R sound.
Yeah.
Without that,
Oh my
you
God.
could probably incorporate some Kiwi into it.
Everybody trying to help reteach Del Australian accent.
You know this bird as Marty because you've been here enough to know him by name, and he's just like rolls his eyes, just like, "All right, Chillbeak," and he looks at Bath and is like, "Little one need a booster seat?"
Don't worry about it, Marty. He's just a minion. He's old enough.
Bath claps the counter. Give me your girly.
Give him a daiquiri or something.
Oh, sure, and goes about and just like, so you don't come in unless you want something. So what do you want?
Oh, so harsh of you there, Marty.
I'm not exactly here to be.
No, I don't imagine you would be. Well, there's just been so much commotion going around in this city. The big explodey kind. Usually when that happens, that happens to have a certain organization's fingerprints all over it, usually. Especially when it's of the stealing kind.
Just talk in normal terms. You don't gotta be some kind of. You just, he's thoroughly done with you.
All right,
but
fine. I'll get straight to the point. Fowl seems to be hiring extra muscle. And I kind of want in.
Before Marty can reply, you actually hear a haughty laugh from another patron of the bar. And she walks over, and she's a wolf, as far as you can tell. And she leans against the bar and she's like, "You finally want in, huh, Chillbeak?"
What can I say? I've been having a little bit of a dry spell. I could probably use a little bit of the steady work.
I knew it would come to this someday. She offers you her hand. I can arrange everything you need.
Then let's get to business then.
You two shake on it, and
Yep.
that's the end. I don't have a reference of that NPC ready for this, but she was going to come
To be
over
done.
anyway. Jesus.
So, my God.
Jesus fuck. Well then.
That's it.
Yep.
We're done now?
Yep, we're done. It
'cause-
seems like.
Oh,
Yeah, it seems like
my
we're done.
God. That was so fun.
That was fun.
That was.
Featuring an impromptu cameo by my friend LD's OC.
Powerful.
Nice.